Hello, welcome to the Fanfic Majesty. 3N. Chapter 41. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Nine Tails was suppressed. A mysterious man with a white beard and mask appeared again. At the moment when he appeared on the scene, whether it was the masked man Uchiha Obito or 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato, the pupils of his eyes shrank slightly, and there was a huge wave inside. No way. The two didn't think about it. Nine Tails, which was released by summoning, was easily suppressed. And looking at the poor Nine Tails, the masked men Uchiha Obito and 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato looked at Uchiha Ryujin wearing the Whitebeard mask. Minato, you finally came. Looking at 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato that suddenly appeared. 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's nervous heart finally relaxed, and then his body flashed and appeared next to Minato. His face solemnly said, "This mysterious man with a white beard and mask in front of us helps us to suppress Konoha village." Nine Tails. Is it? Namikaze Minato said angrily. This mysterious man wearing a spiral mask attacked me while Kushina was giving birth, and summoning came out of Nine Tails. This. Hearing these words, Sarutobi Hiruzen frowned, glanced at Uchiha Ryujin, and then at Uchiha Obito, seeming to wonder if there is any secret connection between the two. After all, one summoning came out of Nine Tails, the other suppressed Nine Tails, and both were wearing masks. If it weren't for the masks and costumes to be different, Sarutobi Hiruzen has to think he belongs to the same organization. Advertisement. By the way, he owns Mangekyo Sharingan. The next moment, Namikaze Minato seemed to have thought of something, pointed to Uchiha Obito, and said in a shocking tone, Nine Tails was controlled by his Mangekyo Sharingan. Mangekyo Sharingan? You mean the Uchiha clan? Sarutobi Hiruzen said subconsciously. No, it's not from the Konoha village Uchiha clan. Namikaze Minato took a deep breath, shook his head with certainty, and said, the Uchiha clan in Konoha village definitely doesn't have such a number one person. It seems to be. Sarutobi Hiruzen seemed to know that Konoha's Uchiha clan did not have such a number one person, and said annoyedly, what should we do in Konoha village now? Wait. Now that they know that the two mysterious people are not in the same group, 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato can only stand still in order to remain unchanged. At the same time, the masked man Uchiha Obito is also in a state of confusion. After summoning got out of Nine Tails, he tried his best to hold 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato, trying to make Nine Tails wantonly destroy in Konoha village. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. The results of it. A mysterious man with a mask appeared again. There is quite a kind. The feeling of the mantis catching the cicada and the oriole behind. In fact, it's not just a masked man Uchiha Obito. Even Black Zetsu, who is hiding in the dark, is a little confused and inconceivable. Advertisement. Uchiha Ryujin, who is wearing a whitebeard mask, is already outside the plan of the two. What's more, Nine Tails has been suppressed so easily. This new mysterious man is not weak. Wait a minute, could it be? The next moment, Black Zetsu, hiding in the dark, seemed to think of something, and his eyes suddenly became heavy. If he remembers correctly, his mother, Otsutsuki Kagaya, once said that the people of Otsutsuki's family are monsters, and the guy in front of him is most likely a Otsutsuki family. Otherwise, he can't suppress Nine Tails. As for the purpose of suppressing Nine Tails, you don't have to think about it. It is to recover chakra, the tail beast in Jinchuriki, and replant the sacred tree. Who are you? Finally, the masked man Uchiha Obito couldn't help it anymore, glanced at Uchiha Ryujin who was standing on Nine Tails' head, and said indifferently. You can call me Uchiha Madara. After hearing this sentence, Uchiha Ryujin held Kong Yunchi and said something lightly. Are you Uchiha Madara? The voice hasn't fallen yet. Masked man Obito and Black Zetsu twitched the corners of their mouths, they couldn't help but want to vomit blood. Funny. You are Uchiha Madara. Who am I? Who is that old dead Uchiha Madara? Are you kidding me? Advertisement. I am Uchiha Madara. The next moment, after the masked man Uchiha Obito's expression changed, he said coldly, I don't care who you are, please go away, otherwise, you will be at your own risk. Oh, Uchiha Ryujin did not leave in a hurry, and said indifferently, just forget it if you don't believe it. After saying this, Uchiha Ryujin turned his gaze, looked at the ninjas in Konoha village such as Sarutobi Hiruzen, and whispered, do you believe I am Uchiha Madara? If you don't believe me, Konoha village should dance. Suddenly, whether it was 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato, or the Konoha shinobi who had been evacuated far away, all were puzzled. Both mysterious people claimed to be Uchiha Madara. What is this for? After all, Uchiha Madara is a legendary ninja, a man who can equal 1st Hokage Senju Hashirama. I believe you are Uchiha Madara. After a few seconds. Even though I know that the two people in front of me are not Uchiha Madara. But, Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen took a deep breath and said in a deep voice, I have seen the power of Uchiha Madara, so you can play 9 tails between your palms, then you are Uchiha Madara. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation, cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 42. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. No doubt. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen is complimenting and showing Uchiha Ryujin wearing a whitebeard mask. Joke. For Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen. Even if you die, you won't believe that Uchiha Madara is alive. After all, he was at the beginning. But I have witnessed Uchiha Madara's body. So, since these two mysterious people in front of us call themselves Uchiha Madara, Sarutobi Hiruzen would definitely be more willing to compliment Uchiha Ryujin who helped Konoha village suppress 9 tails. You say you are Uchiha Madara, then I think you are Uchiha Madara. In a word, as long as you are happy, you can say anything. Okay. Sarutobi Hiruzen at this time. I was already imagining the scene where I would solicit Uchiha Ryujin wearing a whitebeard mask. Next to listening to what Sarutobi Hiruzen said. Fourth Hokage Namikaze Minato's look was a bit surprised. It was the first time he heard Third Hokage compliment a person, even if he referred to the deer as Madara. As this Uchiha Madara. As for those who had evacuated a long way from Konoha Shinobi, they believed it to be true, and looked at Uchiha Ryujin with a little amazement. Is this man Uchiha Madara? No wonder suppressing 9 tails is as simple as cutting melons and vegetables. You guys. Advertisement. Listening to these words. In midair, the masked man Uchiha Obito's anger really doesn't hit a spot. What's so special? He is the protagonist of this 9 tails chaos. Isn't it time for him to dance now? Shouldn't he control 9 tails and ravage Konoha village? How come all the limelight was robbed by the mysterious man wearing the whitebeard mask? Is this bullying him? But, just when the masked man Uchiha Obito was burning with anger, wearing a whitebeard mask, Uchiha Ryujin suddenly looked at Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen indifferently, and said with a sarcasm, the way you lick a dog is really disgusting. Quiet. A piece of dead silence. The sudden reversal made the whole scene silent for a while. Almost every Konoha village ninja's cheek is filled with wisps of incredible color. No way. From various signs, this mysterious man wearing a whitebeard mask was on the side of Konoha village, especially helping Konoha village suppress 9 tails. The results of it. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. The sudden show. Suddenly, countless people's waists flashed. In the face of Third Hokage's active compliments and favors, the mysterious man wearing a whitebeard mask actually slapped Third Hokage in the face. You also said that Third Hokage is a licking dog. Ever since. In this situation. Quote. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's face became difficult to look. He was tricked. Was played around in the public. Advertisement. It's boring. At the next moment, Uchiha Ryujin, wearing a whitebeard mask, glanced at Sarutobi Hiruzen with disdain. After turning his gaze, he looked at 9 tails, who was still pulling his head, and said, I was beaten wildly just now, your illusion has been passively removed. So, now you can destroy it arbitrarily. Humph. 9 tails looked at Uchiha Ryujin proudly, and the huge fox's mouth snorted coldly. The expression is very simple, do you think I am stupid? Isn't this uncle going to be fooled? As soon as I broke out, he must be beaten and be severely suppressed. I will not be deceived. Speed. Seeing 9 tails being beaten scared, Uchiha Ryujin snorted coldly, if you don't break out, I will take care of you. After saying this sentence, accompanied by a sound of breaking through the air. Before many people could react, Uchiha Ryujin disappeared in a flash. Only the bewildered 9 tails, the puzzled masked man Uchiha Obito, the ugly Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, and many Konoha shinobi who were hit. I thought the mysterious person wearing the whitebeard mask was the owner of Konoha village. But he didn't expect that not only was he not his own person, but the actual behavior seemed to be more murderous than the man wearing the whirlpool mask. Damn. Among them, 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato saw this, and just stopped after his body was about to chase out. Have nothing to say. 9 tails and the masked man Uchiha Obito are still there, he can't leave here without permission. Roar. At this moment, perhaps after realizing that the mysterious person who suppressed himself really left. 9 tails, who had always been pitiful, suddenly burst out a terrifying chakra wave, and the eyes were happy, and the 9 tails that had been pulled by them also waved. My uncle, I can finally stand up. Boom. Boom. Advertisement. In the next moment, 9 tails, too excited and happy, got up from the ground. A large number of chakras gathered and spit out a terrifying tailed beast bomb at Konoha village. Damn. facing the extremely excited Nine Tails. Namikaze Minato glanced at the masked man Uchiha Obito, who didn't move anymore, gritted his teeth, his body still flew out. Quickly. In full view, the tailed beast bomb hit a flying thunder god specially made Kumasu, and disappeared in an instant. After a second, there was a deafening roar outside Konoha village. Obviously, the tailed beast bomb attacked by Nine Tails was transferred away by 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato using the flying thunder god technique. Carry on. Huh. Huh. Seeing that his attack was diverted, the excited Nine Tails didn't care about that much, and continuously spit out 4 huge tailed beast bombs, bombarding Konoha village in 4 directions. Minato, it's up to you. Seeing this scene, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's expression changed suddenly, and he roared, if you don't stop this Nine Tails that is completely excited, Konoha village may be ruined. As Hokage, you should take the initiative to stand up. I know what to do. After hearing this sentence, the 4 eyes of Naruto Namikaze Minato's eyes flashed a resolute color. That's right, he who implemented the real will of fire, decided to sacrifice his little home to protect the everyone of Konoha village. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation, cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 43. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. I know what to do. After hearing this sentence, the 4 eyes of Naruto Namikaze Minato's eyes flashed a resolute color. That's right, he who implemented the real will of fire, decided to sacrifice his little home to protect the everyone of Konoha village. In fact, Minato at this time, just think about it a little bit and you will know. 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's heart has begun to shrink, fearing death. Moreover, he and Sarutobi Hiruzen are both men who have been Naruto. He is still so young. The sacrifice is actually 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, which is in line with the real will of fire. Now that I have an idea. Namikaze Minato didn't have any reason to keep his hands either. Looking at the 4-tailed beast bombs exuding horror, he took a deep breath, and a flash came to the front of one of the tailed beast bombs and took out flying thunder god Kunai. The tailed beast bomb of 9 tails was transferred away in an instant. And this is just the beginning. There were 3 successive sounds of breaking through the air. The other 3-tailed beast bombs were all transferred under Namikaze Minato's fantastic flying thunder god technique. Boom boom. Boom boom. A second later, outside of Konoha village, 4 terrifying explosions sounded continuously, and the shock wave of terrifying power made Konoha village shake several times. Roar. Seeing that my tailed beast bomb was transferred away, 9 tails roared violently, and the 9 tails kept shaking, and then chakra began to gather again. It didn't believe it anymore, the man in front of him could keep shifting its attacks. Advertisement. Can't go on like this. In the face of the increasingly crazy 9 tails, 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato did not sit still, his hands quickly sealed, summoning technique. Boom. Next moment, I saw a huge toad descend from the sky. I pressed 9 tails to the ground before 9 tails could react. Minato, hurry up, I can't hold on for a few seconds. Got it. With a flash of Namikaze Minato's body, he stood on Toad Bunta's head, and quickly performed the Flying Thunder God technique, moving Toad Bunta and 9 tails to a rare human clearing outside Konoha village. 9 tails was transferred away. Let's go help Master 4th Hokage. Go. A little bit faster. Quote. Seeing this scene, many Konoha village ninjas who had been evacuated far, after hesitating for a while, all showed resoluteness. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Joke. 4th Hokage is still fighting for Konoha village. How can they back down? But, just at this time, a trace of coldness flashed in the eyes of 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, his fists clenched, and he commanded simply, with your strength, you will die if you go. Therefore, all follow the order and speed to transfer the civilians who have not been evacuated. With the younger generation of ninjas, 9 tails will be dealt with by 4th Hokage. We must trust 4th Hokage, he can definitely handle 9 tails. Yes, Lord 3rd Hokage. After hearing this sentence, those Konoha village ninjas who had been evacuated far hesitated, and could only nod their heads. Advertisement. What else can you say? Since 3rd Hokage has said so, only obey the order. The most important thing is that it is impossible for 3rd Hokage to harm 4th Hokage. Ha ha. In midair, the masked man who has been watching coldly Uchiha Obito looked at the hypocritical Sarutobi Hiruzen, his cheeks under the mask sneered a few times. Before him, naively wanting to inherit the will of fire. It now appears that the so-called will of fire is just a joke. I will find you. The next moment, Uchiha Obito, the masked man, has no intention of staying in Konoha village. He will go back and investigate carefully to find out who was the mysterious person wearing the Whitebeard mask. Laugh. Accompanied by a spatial fluctuation. The masked man Uchiha Obito's body also disappeared in midair. The two mysterious people are gone. After Uchiha Obito left, third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's expression changed a bit before murmured to himself, I must be in charge and led Konoha village to rebuild. When I think of this, Sarutobi Hiruzen also glanced thoughtfully at the messy Konoha village. At the same moment, the family land of the Uchiha clan. From a distance, the ninjas of the Uchiha clan gathered together, except for the position of Uchiha Shisui, almost all of them showed anger on their faces. Yes, after Nine Tails came out, the Konoha garrison controlled by the Uchiha clan was ready to set off. The results of it, Shimura Danzo, one of Konoha's high-level leaders, led the ninja at the route, forcibly intercepted the ninjas of the Konoha village security forces, and ordered the ninjas of the Uchiha clan not to step out of the Uchiha clan tonight. Advertisement. As for the reason, amazingly, Nine Tails was controlled by Sharingan. This reason undoubtedly made the ninjas of the Uchiha clan unacceptable, but faced with Shimura Danzo, especially after knowing the order issued by third Hokage himself, the Uchiha clan did not accept it and had to accept it. Ever since, ninjas of the Uchiha clan can only stay in the clan's land, listening to the constant roar of explosions. Danzo, two mysterious people appeared in Konoha village. Nine Tails was also transferred by Master Fourth Hokage. Can we Uchiha go out? Uchiha Fugaku flew down from the roof and asked Shimura Danzo who was blocking the door. Can't. Shimura Danzo shook his head with a gloomy expression. The expression was very simple. I will stare at you Uchiha. Damn. Don't let us out yet. Aren't we Uchiha a member of Konoha village? What does the senior Konoha mean? Do you still suspect that the Uchiha clan is secretly engaging in ghosts? Quote. After listening to Danzo's words, almost all the ninjas of the Uchiha clan present were angry, and even worse, they had begun to swear. When Uchiha Fugaku heard this, his anger suddenly rose. My patriarch, Uchiha Shisui, who hadn't spoken all the time, yelled badly when he saw this, but still looked confident and said, we have to trust the high levels of Konoha village. It is good. Uchiha Fugaku glanced at Uchiha Shisui, and then at Uchiha Itachi who was holding Uchiha Sasuke not far away, then stretched out his hand to signal the tribe to calm down. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation. Cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 44. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Humph. Don't let us Uchiha take a shot. Quote. Seeing the gesture of the chief Uchiha Fugaku, most of the ninjas of the Uchiha clan at the scene were quiet, but there were still a handful of ninjas who made noises of disdain. In this regard, Shimura Danzo seemed unheard of. Let the ninja at the root stand in front of the Uchiha clan's clan. Of course, at this time, Shimura Danzo also suddenly realized that the mysterious man wearing the swirling mask wanted to cooperate with him. It turns out that you want to use this method to attack the Uchiha clan. The only thing that puzzles Shimura Danzo is, who is the mysterious man wearing a mask with a white beard? Can actually suppress Nine Tails easily. Haha, it turned out to be like this. At this time, Uchiha Ryujin, who was standing not far behind Uchiha Fugaku, stretched lazily. In fact, when leaving the clan of the Uchiha clan, Uchiha Ryujin left a shadow clone, so no one noticed it. Uchiha Ryujin has gone to suppress Nine Tails and returned. No wonder, during the Nine Tails chaos in the original book, neither the Uchiha clan nor the root ninja appeared. Looking at Shimura Danzo in the distance, Uchiha Ryujin's heart is involuntarily disgusting again. Advertisement. In all fairness, Nine Tails is very strong, but the senior management of Konoha village, for their own benefit. Even if you sit and watch Nine Tails ravaging Konoha village, Danzo has to lead the root ninja to monitor the Uchiha clan, thus wasting a lot of combat power. The old Sarutobi Hiruzen coin is really vicious. The next moment, Uchiha Ryujin's brows condensed, and a hint of disdain appeared at the corner of his mouth. He can remember that in the original work, third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen first confronted Nine Tails, and then used the Saruto to push Nine Tails out of Konoha village. Now because of the appearance of a mysterious person wearing a whitebeard mask in his avatar, Nine Tails is becoming more and more violent. And so, even if Uchiha Ryujin left the battlefield, If you think about it, you will know that at a critical moment, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen will definitely retreat and let 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato deal with Nine Tails in a violent state. As for the reason, read more at hotmtl novel.zi. Of course it was for the position of Hokage. After all, the Nine Tails Chaos Konoha village suffered heavy losses, and 4th Hokage should take the blame. At that time, Sarutobi Hiruzen will have a legitimate reason to go from listening to politics with the curtain to regaining power. And the fact is the same, after 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato moved the violent Nine Tails to a rare clearing outside Konoha village. Using Flying Thunder God technique, Kushina was transferred. Minato, I can't do it anymore. Because Nine Tails has left the body, Kushina, as Jinchuriki, has the unique physique of the Uzumaki clan, but can perceive her own vitality constantly passing. Wow, maybe it is aware of something. Advertisement. Naruto in Kushina's arms suddenly burst into tears. I am sorry. Glancing at his wife Kushina and then at his son Uzumaki Naruto, Minato said with a guilty expression, as Hokage, I must. I support you. Kushina palely interrupted Namikaze Minato, who still wanted to talk, and said weakly, little son, the only thing I worry about now is our son, Naruto. Rest assured, Namikaze Minato said with a certain face, 3rd Hokage will take good care of him. Okay. After hearing this sentence, Kushina slowly stood up from the ground, displayed the Uzumaki clan's secret Vajra blockade, and stretched out a number of chakra chains from his back, trapping the Nine Tails that were still gathering chakra. Roar. And under these golden chains, no matter how hard Nine Tails struggles, there is no use for eggs, and can only grin out an incompetent roar. Sad reminder. What a sad reminder. For a moment, Nine Tails felt helpless inside. I thought I had stood up, but, now, it seems to be suppressed by the seal again. This is really too difficult. The next thing is almost the same as the original. Namikaze Minato sealed Nine Tails Yin attribute chakra with a ghoul and sealed it with herself in Shinigami, while the Yang attribute chakra sealed it in the newborn Naruto's body with a hexagram seal. At the same time, he and Kushina's remaining chakra were sealed into Naruto's body. Advertisement. After leaving some last words to Naruto, 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato and Nine Tails Jinchuriki Kushina both died. Ironically, I don't know if it's just in time. After 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato and Nine Tails Jinchuriki Kushina died, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen rushed over with Konoha's ninja. Master 3rd Hokage. After checking, a dark place reported to Sarutobi Hiruzen with a sad expression, Master 4th Hokage and Master Kushina are not alive anymore. There is only one baby left, it seems to be the son of Lord 4th Hokage. Oh, got it. 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen sighed and said, take care of the bodies of 4th Hokage and Kushina. After saying this, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen took possession of Uzumaki Naruto who was crying, and when he saw the hexagram on Uzumaki Naruto's belly, he couldn't help frowning and said, is it my fault? Quote. But, soon I stretched out again. I am also for Konoha village, there is nothing wrong with it. At the next moment, 3rd Hokage seemed to have thought of something and muttered to himself, in order to protect your growth, I will treat you well. Of course, as Jinchuriki, you should bear the pressure and ridicule that ordinary people can't bear. From now on, Uzumaki Naruto, you are an orphan. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation. Cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 45. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Konoha 4 years. Because of the Nine Tails chaos, Konoha village not only suffered heavy losses. The news that Konoha's 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato and Uzumaki Kushina died heroically. In a day, it swept the entire ninja world at a speed that could not cover its ears, and shocked countless ninjas. No one thought that Konoha village, the first village in the ninja world, would suffer such a catastrophe. 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato and Uzumaki Kushina would still die. To know, this is Kamui's Yellow Flash, Namikaze Minato, which was made in the Third World War. Actually dead. It's incredible. Namikaze Minato is dead. Doesn't that mean that the strength of Konoha village is weakened? After the shock, the ninjas of the other 4 great ninja villages are full of joy in their hearts, showing happy smiles, joking, the more high-end combat power of Konoha village die, the happier they will be. Ever since, in this situation, the atmosphere in the entire ninja world became tense again. Ninja world. Konoha village. After the Nine Tails chaos. Advertisement. Konoha village is a mess, with ruined walls everywhere. After many civilians came out of the air raid shelter, they saw most of the destroyed Konoha village, revealing a ray of sadness and anger. Especially after learning that Konoha's fourth Hokage Namikaze Minato and Uzumaki Kushina died heroically. Countless civilians and Konoha shinobi have all remembered Nine-Tails Demon Fox in their hearts, and they wanted to eat the meat of Nine-Tails and drink the blood of Nine-Tails. To know, after the end of the three wars, Konoha village is the first ninja village in the ninja world. Well, the Nine-Tails chaos directly interrupted the rapid development of Konoha village and weakened the overall strength of Konoha village by at least 3 levels. Maybe it wasn't for third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen to preside over the overall situation. The other 4 ninja villages, namely Kurigakure, Iwagakure, Cloud Shinobi Village, and Sunagakure, will beat down the dog and take action against Konoha village. But that's the case. In the face of the turbulent ninja world, Konoha village seems to have come to an end. Of course, I don't know if it's to protect Uzumaki Naruto. The information that Uzumaki Naruto is the son of 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato was deliberately concealed by the Konoha executives, and only revealed that Uzumaki Naruto is the new Nine-Tails Jinchuriki. Latent meaning, the demon fox you hate is in Uzumaki Naruto's body. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Central region. Inside a conference room on the top floor of the Naruto building. Konoha's high-level Sarutobi Hiruzen, Shimura Danzo, Udatane Kaharu, Mitokado Homura, and Uchiha Fugaku, the head of the 3 families of the pig, deer and butterfly, Hyuga Hiyashi and others all attended the meeting. This time Konoha village suffered heavy losses. In addition to the 4th Hokage couple, some Jonin, Chunin, and civilians all died in the Nine-Tails. Udatane Kaharu's face was very ugly, and he gritted his teeth and said, "The name of the country of fire called us to him a reasonable explanation. Huh, if it wasn't for the mysterious man wearing a swirling mask, 4th Hokage might not have died yet." After hearing this sentence, Mitokado Homura snorted coldly, a look of anger appeared on his old face. In his opinion, Konoha village suffered this catastrophe, and the mysterious man wearing a spiral mask was the culprit. Otherwise, with the strength of Namikaze Minato, sealing Nine-Tails would not pay his own life. Advertisement. However, Mitokado Homura didn't know. With Nine-Tails being summoning out of Kushina, why would Namikaze Minato choose to live alone? After all, Namikaze Minato is a qualified Naruto and also a qualified husband. The only mistake is that he thinks Sarutobi Hiruzen too well, thinking that Sarutobi Hiruzen will take good care of Uzumaki Naruto. Hehe, many Konoha shinobi people have seen it. The mysterious man wearing a spiral mask possesses Mangekyo Sharingan, and he used illusion to control Nine-Tails. But, just at this time, Shimura Danzo, who had been watching coldly all the time, sneered, turned his eyes, looked at Uchiha Fugaku, and said, "Uchiha clan, should we give us an explanation?" Explanation. Uchiha Fugaku frowned and said sharply, "There is no such person in the Uchiha clan." Is it? Shimura Danzo took a deep breath and added aggressively, "Who knows if you Uchiha clan have any hidden means?" Shimura Danzo. Boom. Seeing that Shimura Danzo wanted to pour the shit basin on the head of the Uchiha clan, Uchiha Fugaku stood up abruptly, patted the table, and said, "If it was made by the Uchiha clan, please show me the evidence, otherwise." All right. Next moment. Just when Uchiha Fugaku wanted to speak harshly, third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen slowly put the pipe in his hand on the table and interrupted Uchiha Fugaku's words neatly, saying, "This time, the Nine-Tails chaos, you Uchiha clan is only the most suspicious, so you don't have to be so excited." Yes, third Hokage. Uchiha Fugaku looked very ugly and sat down on the chair very aggrieved. Special. Obviously, the Uchiha clan didn't do anything, they were watched by the roots of Konoha. Advertisement. The results of it. Shimura Danzo insisted on the Uchiha clan, this FCK was a bit too much. In addition to the mysterious person wearing a swirling mask, there is also a mysterious person wearing a mask with a white beard. Neither of them is good. So, I don't think 5th Hokage is required. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen took a pipe and smoked a cigarette, and said seriously, "I am willing to go out of the mountain when Konoha village encounters difficulties and led Konoha village out of the predicament. What do you think?" Quiet. A piece of dead silence. After this sentence, there was some silence in the entire conference room. Even Shimura Danzo, Udatane Kaharu, Mitokado Homura, who are also the high-level Konoha village, showed incredible colors. Obviously did not expect. 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato's bones are not yet cold, and 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen can't wait to become Hokage. After a few seconds, Udatane Kaharu frowned, thought for a moment, and found that there was no good reason for rejection, and nodded slightly, and said, "Now Konoha village is experiencing difficulties, I think 3rd Hokage can get back on the post." Agree. Mitokado Homura saw that Udatane Kaharu agreed. He hesitated and agreed. Yes. Don't choose 5th Hokage. I think 3rd Hokage's return to the position is the best choice for Konoha village. Only Master 3rd Hokage can lead Konoha village through the predicament of the emergent stage and enter the path of normal development. Quote. Starting with Mitokado Homura and Udatane Kaharu, Shimura Danzo, Hyuga Hiyashi, the patriarch of the pig, deer, and butterfly also nodded without hesitation. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation, cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 46. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. It is good, seeing that everyone agrees that I will re-enter the position of Naruto. 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen was relieved of the pipe, spit out a puff of white smoke, and said solemnly, this time, Konoha village has suffered a heavy loss. I will return to the position of Hokage. I will do my best to lead Konoha village out of the predicament and welcome the new life. When it comes to this, although it's not the first time I became Hokage, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen still couldn't help showing a hint of excitement. Cool. It's so cool. Right now, the process is not important anymore. Anyway, he has once again sat on the position of Hokage. 3rd Hokage. Now most of Konoha village is going to be rebuilt. Since the Uchiha clan is most suspected, I think the Konoha security force and Uchiha clan should be moved to the west of the village. Seeing Sarutobi Hiruzen sitting in the position of Hokage again, Shimura Danzo said that not being jealous was false, but he suppressed the jealousy in his heart and fired on the Uchiha clan again. After saying this, Shimura Danzo also took out a map and pointed to the location to the west of Konoha village on the map. Damn. See the location on the map. Uchiha Fugaku is really going to vomit blood. Advertisement. Because the place Shimura Danzo refers to is the most marginal place in Konoha village. If the Konoha security force and the Uchiha clan move there, it means that Uchiha will not only be separated from the core area of Konoha village, but will also be completely isolated invisibly. For the proud Uchiha clan, this is completely impossible to accept. In this situation, Uchiha Fugaku could only stand up and fight with Shimura Danzo. It's a pity that this time, in addition to Shimura Danzo, Udatane Kaharu, Mitokado Homura, and the patriarchs of the Hyuga clan are all standing on the opposite side of Uchiha Fugaku. Anyway, standing and talking don't hurt back. It is said that the Uchihas should abandon the interests of the Uchihas and respect the interests of Konoha village. They also said that the Uchihas go to the edge of Konoha village for better development. Of course, at this time, read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Anyone who can meet in the conference room is not a fool. Of course I know. Konoha's senior leaders are going to suppress the Uchiha clan again. Anyway, one sentence. Regardless of whether the Nine Tails chaos has anything to do with your Uchiha clan, you have to take the blame. Based on this, the patriarchs of the Hyuga clan, the pig deer butterfly and other clan patriarchs are in no particular order. There is no way. In normal times, the Uchiha clan likes to pretend so much. The Konoha police offend the family too much. Finally, 2 fists are hard to beat 4 hands. Faced with the joint rejection of Konoha's senior leadership and the major families, Uchiha Fugaku, the patriarch of the Uchiha clan, was unable to support the tree and was forced to nod in agreement. Advertisement. Okay, Uchiha Fugaku, don't worry, I will compensate the Uchiha clan well. Seeing Uchiha Fugaku nodded in agreement, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen finally showed a smile. What else can you say? The 2 families that founded Konoha are too strong. The Senju clan has been weakened. Now, taking advantage of the Nine Tails chaos to weaken the Uchiha clan, it is also in the high-level interest of Konoha. Well, if it's okay, I'll leave first. Uchiha Fugaku smiled sullenly and glanced at the people in the conference room. He shook his head a little tired, and walked out of the conference room without looking back. In fact, Uchiha Fugaku himself did not expect that Konoha village would have the mind to weaken the Uchiha clan despite the Nine Tails chaos. Could the Uchiha clan be suppressed and repelled, will Konoha village become stronger? Influenced by, for the first time in his life, he became suspicious of the 3rd Hokage political group. Let's continue. After Uchiha Fugaku left, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen took a sip of the cigarette and slowly said, after the Nine Tails chaos, the economy of Konoha village must recover quickly, and the share of interest left by the Uchiha clan can also be shared. Let's discuss the division of the core area of Konoha village. Quote. Quote. That afternoon, the senior Konoha announced 2 pieces of news. Advertisement. He quickly injected 2 cardiotonic injections into Konoha village, which was suffering from the Nine Tails turmoil. The first news is that first Hokage and second Hokage's direct disciples have nurtured the 3 ninjas of the Megatron ninja world. Sarutobi Hiruzen, who enjoys the title of ninjutsu professor, was forced to re-emerge for the development of Konoha village. Naruto. The second piece of news is that for Konoha's planning and development, the Uchiha family actively proposed to move away from the core area of Konoha village, abandon the private interests of the Uchiha family, maintain the interests of Konoha village, and cooperate with the planning and development of Konoha village. As soon as these 2 pieces of news came out, there were still some declining Konoha villages, but they shook suddenly. For many civilians, they were in the sadness of the Nine Tails chaos, and now that third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen has become Hokage again, it is undoubtedly rekindling the confidence of the civilians. For the big families in Konoha village, the Uchiha clan continued to be suppressed and rejected by Konoha, undoubtedly giving them a perfect space for development, especially the Uchiha clan and the Konoha security force moved out of the core area of Konoha village, which is even more beautiful. Of course, after the announcement of these 2 pieces of news, third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen also sent people to summon Tsunade and Jiraiya who were out to prevent accidents. Then, in this situation, the situation in Konoha village has gradually stabilized and it has begun to be on the right track of development. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation. Cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 47. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. The Uchiha clan, after learning that he would relocate to the edge of Konoha village, the entire Uchiha clan rioted, and some radical Uchiha ninjas began to agitate the Uchiha clan to rebel under their anger. There is quite a way, since Konoha village is unkind, then don't blame Uchiha for feeling unrighteous. But, at the crucial moment, Uchiha Shisui, known as the strongest ninja of the Uchiha clan, stood up. After trying his best to persuade the seniors of the Uchiha clan, he also assured the Uchiha clan that he would try to convince the seniors of Konoha village. Finally, Uchiha Fugaku may have hope for Uchiha Shisui. He gritted his teeth and issued the relocation order, and moved the Konoha security forces and the Uchiha clan land to the location designated by the Konoha high level. So far, after the Uchiha family moved, the last bit of work in the Nine Tails chaos has also begun to finish. At the same moment, the country of rain. A country shrouded in rain all year round. Call. Advertisement. In a deep and dim cave, a voice of relief came out in vain, and the masked man Uchiha Obito moved his muscles and sighed, finally healed the injury, the strength of teacher Minato, still very tough. 4 Hokage Namikaze Minato is dead, together with 9 Tails Jinchuriki Kushina. After hearing this sentence, the merged Black Zetsu and White Zetsu drilled from the ground. Among them, Black Zetsu said indifferently, the new 9 Tails Jinchuriki is the son of Namikaze Minato Uzumaki Naruto. Do you died? Masked man Uchiha Obito frowned. Yes. Black Zetsu nodded, and said in a hoarse voice, in fact, with 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato's strength, you can survive, but, he chose a dead end. The mysterious man with a white beard and mask, have you found out who it is? At the next moment, Uchiha Obito seemed to have thought of something, and said solemnly, this mysterious man is extremely powerful. If I don't find out, I always feel uncomfortable. I'm still investigating, and Shao organization is also investigating. Hearing these words, Black Zetsu also said with a serious face, the ninja world still hides such a number 1 person, because my intelligence work is not in place. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. I have a hunch, Uchiha Obito subconsciously said, that mysterious man is hidden in Konoha village. Impossible. White Zetsu pointed at Uchiha Obito with a slightly uncomfortable mouth, my clone is in Konoha village, and I didn't find any breath of that mysterious person at all. Perhaps he is hiding deep. Uchiha Obito asked rhetorically. Damn it, Uchiha Obito, are you suspicious of me? White Zetsu said sarcastically, you changed your plan without authorization and manipulated 9 Tails to ravage Konoha village. This is not beneficial to our plan. You should always give us an explanation, right? Humph. Uchiha Obito gave a cold snort, but there was no explanation. Advertisement. Anyway, White Zetsu has such a personality that he often ridicules Uchiha Madara. No matter how much he explains, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's continue the layout. Seeing this scene, Black Zetsu took a deep breath and said, after this battle, Konoha village's vitality is greatly injured, we can also focus on Akatsuki. While talking, a hint of fear flashed in Black Zetsu's eyes inadvertently. He knew very well that if the mysterious person wearing a white beard and mask was from Otsutsuki's family, then his mother-saving plan would definitely be affected. Now I can only go one step at a time. You go to Akatsuki first, I also want to go to Kurigakure to play. Laugh. Accompanied by a spatial fluctuation. The masked man Uchiha Obito's body disappeared in the cave. Forget it. Let's go to the Akatsuki organization. After Uchiha Obito left, Black Zetsu and White Zetsu also sneaked into the ground and disappeared. Rain Shinobi Village. On a high tower in the central area. How is the recruitment? A heavenly Dao Pain who was wearing a black robe with red clouds and a black stick stuck in his nose, with a face like a puppet, asked quietly. Is acceptable. Before he finished speaking, a woman with a light blue-purple hair color and a light orange-yellow pupil replied, everything is in our plan. Yes. These two people are the leaders of Akatsuki's organization. One is Nagato, the other is Konan, and Tiandao Pen is a puppet made from Yahiko's corpse. Advertisement. Correct. At the next moment, Konan said blankly, 9 Tails has happened in Konoha village. 4th Hokage and his wife are dead. Konoha village. Tiandao Pain had some disdain in his tone and said, as Orochimaru still not responding. Responsive. Konan said lightly, he has agreed to join the Akatsuki organization and will defect to Konoha village in the near future. He will stay with the Wind Demon clan for a while before he joins us. It is good. Heavenly Pain nodded. Nagato, are we really going to do that? But, just at this time, a gleam of pain flashed in Konan's eyes, and said, Akatsuki really wants to reform, change Akatsuki's plan, and collect what tail beast. Okay. Tiandao Pain hesitated for a while, and then said without a doubt, the death of Yahiko has proved that it is impossible to build a bridge of hope to world peace through interpersonal communication. Only by letting the ninja world feel the pain, can peace be bred in the painful cycle. Okay. It seems to think of Yahiko who died tragically again. Konan narrowed his eyes and gave a miserable smile on his face. Still the same sentence, she has no extra choice now, she can only follow Nagato, one way to the end. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation, cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 48. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Quickly. Half a month has passed. The whole ninja world is as peaceful as ever. It seems that it has not been affected by the Konoha village 9 Tails disturbance at all. And Konoha village, after the 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen and Uchiha clan moved out of the core area, it has also completely entered the right track and began to develop steadily. Konoha village. The Hokage building in the central area. Naruto office. After letting the Anbu ninja hiding in the dark leave, only 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen and Uchiha Shisui are left in the office. How's it going? I saw 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen took a cigarette with his pipe, and said solemnly, have the Uchiha clan acted excessively? No. Seeing 3rd Hokage summoning himself alone. Uchiha Shisui was very excited, and said solemnly, in the Uchiha clan, even though some ninjas are upset with the Konoha high level, are all suppressed by the Uchiha Fugaku patriarch. It is good. After hearing this sentence, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen nodded very satisfied, and said, Shisui, don't worry, Konoha has made the Uchiha clan by the high-pressure layer, and it is also for the Uchiha clan's good. Tolerate the wind and the waves and take a step back. I see. Advertisement. Uchiha Shisui said solemnly, only the Uchiha clan who abandons the narrow familism can feel the warmth of the great Yamato of the Will of Fire. Okay. 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen said with a chuckle, you are right. Fortunately, the Uchiha clan has a clan with such a deep sense of justice, otherwise. Call. The words are not finished yet. Sarutobi Hiruzen spit out a puff of white smoke, and in the smoke, he showed a smile like an old father's relief. Correct. At the next moment, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen seemed to think of something, frowned, and said, is there no reaction from Uchiha Ryujin? No. Uchiha Shisui shrugged indifferently, and said, this Uchiha Ryujin, even though he is an elite jonin in the art of art, but has always been relatively low-key and doesn't participate in the affairs of the Uchiha clan. As that's so. 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen shook his head thoughtfully, and said, don't worry about him. There is no chakra and ninjutsu practice, the pinnacle of Uchiha Ryujin, also the elite jonin, is not a concern. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Yes it is. When Uchiha Shisui heard this, he didn't think much, and responded, Master 3rd Hokage, the eldest son of the patriarch Uchiha Itachi seems to be interested in the Will of Fire. Uchiha Itachi. A curious color appeared in 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's eyes. Wait a few days, I will come to you with Uchiha Itachi in secret. Then, Lord Third Hokage must give Uchiha Itachi a lesson. No problem. For Uchiha Shisui, Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen was obviously more satisfied. He took a sip of his pipe happily, and then actively changed the subject, saying, if there is something wrong with the Uchiha clan, I approve that you can use distinguished heavenly gods. Take control of Uchiha Fugaku. Well, I know what to do. Advertisement. Uchiha Shisui hesitated, but still showed a firm expression. He knows what the Lord Third Hokage meant, that is, if the Uchiha clan really wants to rebel, then he can only use distinguished heavenly gods to control the patriarch Uchiha Fugaku, to prevent the Uchiha clan from rebelling. Master Third Hokage, if it's okay, I'll go down first. A few seconds later, Uchiha Shisui took a deep breath and said, Konoha village is being rebuilt, I want to help. It is good. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen waved his hand. There was a sound of breaking through the air. Uchiha Shisui's body flashed and left the office. Bang. After Uchiha Shisui left, several clapping sounds sounded. Then, a partition in the meeting room was suddenly opened and Shimura Danzo walked out of it. Sarutobi, ginger is still hot, you are crueler than me. Shimura Danzo took a few steps forward and said with a gloomy smile, the Uchiha clan was suppressed and rejected by us, and they didn't even dare to let go of their farts. They really blinded the Sharingan pair for nothing. Danzo, speak well. Sarutobi Hiruzen spit out a big puff of white smoke and scolded, I am for the peaceful development of Konoha village, not deliberately targeting the Uchiha clan, you know. I know. Shimura Danzo sneered, in the beginning, when you dealt with the Senju clan, you seemed to say the same, right? Roll. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's eyes were cold, and he said, any clan, as long as it is too strong, will be harmful to the village, I'm just prepared. Oh. Shimura Danzo shrugged and said, Uchiha Shisui is already in your pocket, Uchiha Itachi should always be given to me. Advertisement. No way. Sarutobi Hiruzen simply refused, Uchiha Itachi is from Anbu. Sarutobi, don't go too far. Shimura Danzo showed an angry look. Enough. You can go. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen waved his hand and directly issued the order to leave. Humph. Shimura Danzo waved his hand with a gloomy look, and left the meeting room directly. Joke. If you don't give it to me, won't I take it myself? Now that everyone has begun to reject and marginalize the Uchiha clan, then I will find a way to destroy the Uchiha clan. Is it okay? Sarutobi Hiruzen, what you want to do but dare not do. I will do it for you. And the eyes of Uchiha Shisui, I also want to get them. Call. And after Shimura Danzo left, Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen took out the pipe again, took a few sips, and his expression changed amidst the smoky smoke. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation. Cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 49. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Konoha village. After finishing the special training for Yurihong and Azuki Yuyan, Uchiha Ryujin walked around the newly built Konoha village with the two girls boredly. Perhaps because of the fact that Shi Ri Hong is stronger than in the original book, in the Nine Tails Chaos, her father, Shi Yang Zhen Hong, did not die. Three people walked and talked. Soon, Uchiha Ryujin sent Yurihong and Azuki Yuyan back home separately. The Konoha village has been rebuilt, and Sarutobi Hiruzen is also on top. On the way back to the Uchiha clan, Uchiha Ryujin looked at Konoha village, which was gradually returning to life, and muttered to himself, unfortunately, 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato is no longer mentioned. Currently, it's been less than a month since the Nine Tails Chaos. Especially after 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen came back to power, the issue of 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato seemed to be a taboo, even civilians rarely mentioned it. Just like the original hero White Fang, even if it was a suicide, he still provokes a commotion. People take the tea to cool. Uchiha Ryujin sighed involuntarily. What else can you say? The longer I live in Konoha village, the more he can feel the darkness of Konoha politics. More importantly, the Konoha Hokage political group seems to have followed the second Hokage Senju Tobarama's will to fire, which has run counter to the will of fire when Konoha village was originally founded. Give a simple example. Normal shadow. It's great to have such a strong person in our village. The shadow of hypocrisy. There is such a strong person in our village, which is too harmful to the village, and he must be killed. From being a king to bronze, Sarutobi Hiruzen is still great. While on the move, Uchiha Ryujin soon arrived in a rare traveled clearing outside the Uchiha tribe. Orochimaru, come out. Boom. Accompanied by a white smoke. A small white snake on a big tree in the distance turned into a tall and thin man. Advertisement. Ryujin-kun, you found me long ago. Orochimaru's body flashed, and he stood right in front of Uchiha Ryujin, licked his lips, and said, sure enough, he is the elite Jonin of the Chia family. Yes. Uchiha Ryujin narrowed his eyes and nodded calmly. Actually, I have been paying attention to you for many years, and I still don't understand why you don't practice Sharingan. Orochimaru looked at Uchiha Ryujin and sighed, the Sharingan of the Uchiha clan is such an enviable talent. As long as you can open Mangekyo Sharingan, you can basically reach a height that other ninjas can't reach in their lifetime. When it comes to this, a look of envy filled Orochimaru's snake eyes. Ha ha. After hearing this sentence, Uchiha Ryujin Yun calmly shook his head. He can't tell Orochimaru that what you see is only what he is willing to let others see. The so-called physique is just to cover people's eyes and ears. Let's talk about it. What do you come to me for? At the next moment, Uchiha Ryujin was too lazy to whistle around, and said quietly. It's nothing, it's just. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Huh. In the next moment, without any signs, Orochimaru opened his mouth violently and spit out a flying sword, which hit Uchiha Ryujin's chest at a very fast speed. It's boring. Facing Orochimaru's attack, Uchiha Ryujin's observation haki had long foreseen it. With a clenched fist and a blast, terrifying power swept out, causing the air to burst instantly. As for the flying sword, it was abruptly exploded. What a perfect body. Looking at the exploded flying sword, Orochimaru's mouth was slightly cocked, and he couldn't help letting out an exclamation. Orochimaru, do you want to die? After hearing this sentence, Uchiha Ryujin said coldly, the idea of persuading you not to hit me, otherwise you will definitely die miserably. Ha ha ha. When Orochimaru heard the words, he let out a wave of grim laughter, and said, Ryujin-san, don't get me wrong, I'm looking for you, just wanting you and me to leave Konoha village. Advertisement. Get sick. Uchiha Ryujin is a little confused. To be honest, he and Orochimaru have nothing to do with each other, and they haven't even seen him a few times. Now Orochimaru suddenly comes to him and wants to take him out of Konoha village. Isn't that funny? Besides, this is not an elopement. And when I thought that Orochimaru would use living corpse reincarnation to become a woman in the future. Uchiha Ryujin couldn't help but shudder. He has no nasty taste, and he has no interest in any Orikiji. Ryujin-san, your physical skills are outrageous. Orochimaru took a deep breath and said excitedly, as long as you are willing to follow me, I will work hard to study your Sharingan, and I will transplant you Senju Hashirama's cells, and I will find a way to awaken Mangekyo Sharingan. At that time, your strength and abilities will definitely undergo earth-shaking changes. When it comes to this, Orochimaru seemed to feel that it was not enough, adding, now the Uchiha clan has begun to be suppressed and rejected by the Konoha clan. If you stay in the Uchiha clan, you will definitely be blacklisted by the Konoha village senior level. You may not know that Shimura Danzo is obsessed with Sharingan of the Uchiha clan. So, this Konoha village, let's not wait. Oh. Looking at Orochimaru, who was so excited, Uchiha Ryujin chuckled and shook his head, and said, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, and I don't want to leave Konoha village now. You. This time, it was Orochimaru's turn to be stunned. Yes. Before coming, he has studied Uchiha Ryujin for a long time. During this time, Konoha Anbu monitors him more closely. Therefore, he had a hunch that Mrs. Sarutobi might have to do something to him. As for the reason, it must be the Nine Tails chaos. He did not take action and annoyed Sarutobi Hiruzen. Now he has to settle the ledger with him. Based on, he just wanted to solicit the alternative Uchiha Ryujin, who is known as the Uchiha clan. Advertisement. The results of it, he was simply rejected. For the proud Orochimaru, this is purely a face-to-face slap. Alright, Uchiha Ryujin didn't care about that much, and said slowly, I'm going back to the Uchiha clan. Orochimaru hesitated for a while before sighing, and said, your structure is too small, don't regret it. Don't worry, I won't regret it. Uchiha Ryujin shrugged indifferently, and left without looking back. If there is no system, he may still cooperate with Orochimaru to pursue stronger power. After all, in the entire ninja world, perhaps only Orochimaru's three views are more consistent with modern people. Up to you. Watching Uchiha Ryujin leave behind. A hint of regret appeared on Orochimaru's cheeks. In his opinion, Uchiha Ryujin wasted a good opportunity to become stronger somehow. A few days later, a big event happened in Konoha village. Orochimaru, one of the three ninjas, defected to Konoha village after exposure to human subjects. Influenced by Jiraiya, one of the three ninjas who had just returned to Konoha village, also left Konoha village. In his words, he wanted to find Orochimaru and bring Orochimaru back to Konoha village. So far, after 4th Hokage Namikaze Minato died, Jiraiya and Orochimaru, one of the three ninjas, also left Konoha village, and Tsunade did not return. Ever since. In this situation, Konoha's three ninja era is officially over. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation, cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 50. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Time flies. 7 years later in the blink of an eye. That is, Konoha 55 years. 7 years is not very long. But, a lot of things have happened in the ninja world. For example, Orochimaru defected. After Jiraiya left Konoha village, the situation in the ninja world became tense. The conflicts between the land of fire, the land of wind, the land of thunder, and the land of land also increased. As for the country of water, because Kurigakure is implementing the blood fog policy, he has not turned his face with the country of fire. In addition, there has also been a mysterious organization in the ninja world. The members have specially accepted some high-value rewards. After completing several high-value rewards in a row, they have also attracted some attention in the ninja world. Of course, one of the most important things. In the year of Konoha, Cloud Shinobi Village and Konoha signed an armistice agreement. Thunder Country sent messengers to the Fire Country to negotiate, but they never thought that their real purpose was actually to obtain Konoha's Hyuga family's blood inheritance boundary by Akugan. Finally, Hyuga Hinata was kidnapped. Hyuga Hiyashi killed the ninja leader of the ninja army commander Cloud Shinobi Village. To calm Cloud Shinobi's anger, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen gave full play to the characteristics of his own ninyo. I couldn't bear it, and I had to bear it anymore, so Hyuga Hazashi, the patriarch of the Hyuga branch house, confessed to suicide and apologized to Cloud Shinobi Village. Influenced by, the Hyuga clan also began to be suppressed. Advertisement. Of course, 7 years later, Uchiha Ryujin was happy. Because, this year is the 10th year that he set Konoha village as the permanent check-in point. Next year, he can reset the sign-in point. It is not limited to a small place like Konoha village. No way. When setting the resident sign-in point, the system prompts. After the permanent check-in point is set, it must be changed for 10 years. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. This year is the 10th year, and a very classic sentence is misappropriated. The 3-year period is over, and the Dragon King returns, and you can no longer bear it. Konoha village. The family land of the Uchiha clan. Compared with 7 years ago, the current Uchiha clan is obviously getting weaker and weaker. Especially after the Konoha security force was relocated to the Konoha marginal area, the Konoha security force became the city management of Konoha village, which was rejected and disliked by all forces and most civilians. In addition, the secret collusion between Anbu and the Roots has increased the pressure on the Uchiha clan. The conflict between the Konoha village and the Uchiha clan is becoming more and more gunpowder. On the surface, it is calm, but in the dark it has already been turbulent. As for Uchiha Ryujin, still signing in silently as always, constantly getting stronger. In addition to training Yurihong and Mao Yushian, they go to the empty area and stroke the kittens there. Advertisement. After 7 years of signing in, Uchiha Ryujin's body has grown to 1.93 meters, and he looks tall, strong and masculine. System. Sign in at the Uchiha clan. At this time. In a yard, Uchiha Ryujin, who had just finished his practice, said in a deep voice, "Ding, successfully signed in. Congratulations to host for acquiring a fairy bean and % experience. Ding. Congratulations to host, because Whitebeard's template has been unlocked and 99.99% of the integration, plus the current 0.01%, successfully unlocked the Whitebeard template to 100%. Ding. Congratulations to host, for successfully integrating all the power of Whitebeard at its peak. Quote. Call. Listening to the prompt sound of the system. Uchiha Ryujin opened his eyes with excitement. Not easy. It's really not easy. For 7 years, he kept signing in. What happened? The more you get to the back, the less experience the system gives, and in the end there is only 0.1%. Now finally the Whitebeard template has been unlocked. Of course, in 7 years, Uchiha Ryujin also learned a lot of ninjutsu through signing in. To say something bad, even Sarutobi Hiruzen, who claims to be proficient in all ninjutsu Konoha and enjoys the title of ninjutsu professor, may not have as many ninjutsu as he can. In addition, Uchiha Ryujin's 3-Tomo Sharingan also successfully evolved into Mangekyo Sharingan. One of them was to sign in where the system was refreshed, and the system gave a 3-Tomo Sharingan evolution card. Advertisement. The rough idea is that host does not need to experience huge negative emotions, such as witnessing the death of a loved one, to generate a special chakra to start. Ever since, Uchiha Ryujin simply used it neatly. It's very easy to evolve 3 Tomo Sharingan into Mangekyo Sharingan. However, Guyu is similar to Mangekyo Sharingan of Sage of Six Paths, except for its simple 3 Guyu shape, which looks very monotonous. As for ability, the left eye is time acceleration, and the right eye is time backward. When he first sensed his Mangekyo Sharingan ability, Uchiha Ryujin was obviously a little confused. He didn't understand that his Mangekyo Sharingan would actually awaken the time ability. To know, Mangekyo Sharingan's ability to awaken is regular. Awakening is in line with the field that its owner is good at. For example, Uchiha Shisui is good at illusion, so he has the strongest illusion distinguished heavenly gods after opening his eyes. Uchiha Itachi is good at illusion and fire style ninjutsu, and after opening his eyes, he has monthly reading and Amaterasu. Uchiha Sasuke is good at various forms of ninjutsu, refer to his various improvements to the Chidori series, so he awakened flame control. What now? Uchiha Ryujin awakened the power of time. But, I think so. After using my Mangekyo Sharingan's abilities a few times, Uchiha Ryujin still feels really fragrant. At least. Time acceleration and time reversal ability. It's okay to use, but it consumes too much, and the side effects are very obvious. Even if you have a sage body, you can't bear it. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation. Cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 51. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. When I think of this, Uchiha Ryujin frowned. Mangekyo Sharingan consumes a lot of money. This is still when he has a sage body. And so on. Can be imagined. Uchiha Madara, Uchiha Shisui, Uchiha Itachi and others suffered terrible side effects when they used Mangekyo Sharingan. It is necessary to evolve from Mangekyo Sharingan to Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. At the next moment, Uchiha Ryujin's eyes flashed with a cold color, and he muttered to himself, only when he evolves to Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, is Mangekyo Sharingan's strongest state. As we all know, only by fusing into Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan or possessing first Hokage cells can some of the side effects of Mangekyo Sharingan be avoided. Originally, Uchiha Ryujin wanted to transplant first Hokage cells to avoid the side effects of Mangekyo Sharingan. But, after thinking about it, Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is the safest to evolve. Besides, he who has sage body. There is no interest in the cells of first Hokage Senju Hashirama anymore. Of course, in the original work, the only known holders of Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan are Uchiha Madara and Uchiha Sasuke. Among them, Uchiha Madara is a new and Eternal Mangekyo merged with Mangekyo Sharingan, transplanted from his younger brother Izuna. Uchiha Sasuke is a brand new Eternal Mangekyo fused by transplanting his brother Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan, in the form of a 6-pointed star Mangekyo superimposed on a triangular windmill-shaped Mangekyo. Now if Uchiha Ryujin wants to have Mangekyo Sharingan, the first method is to transplant a pair of Mangekyo Sharingan who are related by blood. Advertisement. This is almost impossible for Uchiha Ryujin, because he has no brothers, so he must not be able to kill his brothers to prove the truth. As for the second method, it is to sign in through the God-level sign-in system to see if you can get the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan evolution card. It seems that at the critical moment, it still depends on the system. Thinking of this, Uchiha Ryujin took a deep breath and subconsciously ordered, "System, I want to look at the latest property panel." Ding. Host's latest property panel is being generated. Ding. The property panel is generated. Dash 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 dash. Host. Uchiha Ryujin. Age. Resident sign in area. Konoha village over 10 years. Accumulated valuable rewards for signing in. Whitebeard's template. One of the 4 emperors unlock percent. Marine 6 styles proficient. Fire style fire extinguishment. Multiple shadow clone techniques. Observation Haki top. Armament Haki top. Conqueror's Haki top. Senju Hashirama's Sage Body Fusion Kongyunchi. One of the 12 skills of the Supreme Sharp Knife. Revolving Heaven. Lightning style chakra mode. 1000 birds. Rasengan. Moon the breathing method. Next sign in location. Konoha Guard Force. Refreshed. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Sign in time. 1 minute. Note. Sign in at the sign in location refreshed by the system, and you can get rich rewards. Dash 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 dash. There are too many abilities, the system has already used the ellipsis. Uchiha Ryujin quickly glanced at his attribute panel, and smiled if he was pointing. What else can you say? After 7 years of signing in, he actually doesn't even know how strong he is. Anyway, except for the Hokage office, Konoha has been signed in by him everywhere. As for the strength of the physique, let alone, after all, can you imagine how strong Whitebeard is after having a sage body and also learning the lightning style chakra mode? Advertisement. Perhaps the strong of the shadow class, under Uchiha Ryujin's punch, can only mourn and die. It just happens to be alright, let's go to the Konoha security force. After a few seconds, Uchiha Ryujin cleaned up briefly, and flew away in the direction of the Konoha police force. Konoha Garrison Force. Times have changed. Because of the forced relocation to the fringe area of Konoha Village, coupled with the rejection of the Konoha High Level and other large families, so that today's Konoha Garrison Forces has become weaker day by day. Almost no influence. When Uchiha Ryujin arrived at the Konoha security force, there were no ninjas on duty at the door, and when they walked into the security building, there were also a few sparse Uchiha ninjas, where they were eating and waiting to die. Seeing this scene, Uchiha Ryujin's expression on the surface did not change, but he sighed in his heart. He knew very well that the elite forces of Konoha's security forces were all in Uchiha's clan and forced the palace to Uchiha Fugaku. In recent years, the senior officials of Konoha village have been testing the limits of the Uchiha clan. A few days ago, he also promoted Uchiha Itachi to the Anbu team leader. This has caused the ninjas of the Uchiha clan to have no endurance and want to endure no more. They want to have a dead fish with Konoha village. After all, such a day of chronic death. Advertisement. They are too much. Wait a minute. The next moment, Uchiha Ryujin seemed to have thought of something, and his expression suddenly changed. He remembers that in the original work, shortly after Uchiha Itachi was promoted to the captain of Anbu Squadron, the Uchiha clan was annihilated. But, now, Uchiha Shisui hasn't been killed by Shimura Danzo. The night of genocide will not happen in advance, right? When I think of this, Uchiha Ryujin immediately felt the seriousness of the matter. If it is because of him that caused some subtle butterfly effects, then he should also prepare in advance. System. Sign in at Konoha Security Force. Soon, Uchiha Ryujin went to his office and gave a silent command without expression. 1 second. 10 seconds. 0.30 seconds. Finally. After a minute, the clear prompt sound of the system finally sounded. Ding. Congratulations to the host. Congratulations to the host, successfully signed in at the sign-in location of the system refresh Konoha Security Force. Ding. Congratulations to the host for obtaining Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan Advanced Card. Ding. The reward has been distributed to the system space, and the host can check it at any time. System. Check it out. Open black lens bracket Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan Advanced Card. After using this card, the host can merge any Mangekyo Sharingan and evolve his Mangekyo Sharingan to Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Close black lens bracket. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation. Cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 52. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. What do you really say? Looking at the instructions of the Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan Advanced Card, Uchiha Ryujin's mouth was slightly tilted, and he whispered, the last piece of the puzzle also appears, after all, I still have to do it. When I think of this, Uchiha Ryujin couldn't help but clenched his fists. 10 years. For 10 years, he signed in silently at Konoha village. Except for the fact that the Nine Tails Chaos hides his identity, he is almost like a salted fish. Now that the 10-year sign-in time has come, coupled with the unprecedented dilemma faced by the Uchiha family, he may be able to have a good time. As for the first goal, of course it is Uchiha Shisui, the top 2 or 5 of the Uchiha clan. Anyway, Uchiha Shisui's eyes are Mangekyo Sharingan. Rather than cheap Shimura Danzo, it's better to be cheaper. Let him evolve Mangekyo Sharingan to Yong Mangekyo Sharingan. Isn't it the beauty of adults? In fact, Uchiha Itachi's Mangekyo Sharingan can also. In the next moment, Uchiha Ryujin seemed to have thought of something and muttered to himself, you 2 or 5 boys who were brainwashed by the mentally retarded will of fire, did not want to clean up you before, now, you have to be Konoha's high-level dogs. If the Uchiha clan does it, that would be disgusting, so let me give you a good lesson. Okay. To tell the truth, in fact, he has no sense of belonging to the Uchiha clan. But, to be fair, apart from a small group of radical ninjas who have some spiritual problems, many people in the Uchiha clan yearn for peace and hope to develop harmoniously with Konoha village. The results of it, Konoha's top executives are even more disgusting. When you are a bitch, you have to set up an archway. The so-called will of fire has completely deteriorated. The original meaning of the will of fire is, young people are the hope for the future, and the older generation must trust and guard them. The sacrifice of the older generation is not meaningless, but it will inspire young people to become the pillars of the future. The results of it. Third Hokage Political Core. Advertisement. It became the burning young generation to illuminate the Konoha elders. Forget it. Let's go to the Uchiha clan first. The current situation seems to have changed from the original. Next moment. There was a sound of breaking through the air. Uchiha Ryujin's body disappeared in the office. At the same moment, Konoha Village. The Hokage building in the central area. Inside the Naruto office. Call. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen held a pipe with a fluctuating expression and took a heavy puff of cigarette. In all fairness, read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. As the third Hokage of Konoha Village, Sarutobi Hiruzen thinks he has done it perfectly. After the Nine Tails turmoil, Konoha Village was brought on the right track of development with the power of World War I. It also suppressed the Uchiha clan and brainwashed Uchiha Shisui and Uchiha Itachi. When I think of this, a scornful smile appeared on third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's cheeks. The Uchiha clan and the Senju clan are nothing but this. Among them, the Uchiha clan has some mental retardation and is too fantastic. To say something bad, if Uchiha Shisui and Uchiha Itachi are not brainwashed. Even if his Sarutobi Hiruzen has 3 guts, he would not dare to suppress the Uchiha clan. After all, 2 pairs of Mangekyo Sharingan and 1 Uchiha Itachi. Note. Itachi has not opened Mangekyo Sharingan, even if second Hokage Senju Tobirama is resurrected, they dare not act rashly. Now, Uchiha Shisui and Uchiha Itachi are both on the side of Konoha Village. Advertisement. There is nothing to worry about the Uchiha clan. Again, attacking the shield of the sun with the spear of the sun is the highest state of winning without a move. Boom. But, just at this time, accompanied by the sound of a knock on the door. Shimura Danzo's right hand was wrapped in a bandage at some point, and he walked in with a cold face. Danzo, remember to knock on the door next time. Take a look at Shimura Danzo. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen said something uncomfortable. Sarutobi, the Uchiha clan must be rebelling. After hearing this sentence, an unpleasant color appeared in Shimura Danzo's eyes. But, he knew the real purpose of coming to Hokage's office this time, so he said coldly, the elite forces of the Uchiha clan have gathered in the Uchiha clan lands since half a year. Once the riot occurs, it will be unimaginable. Rebellion is impossible. After hearing this sentence, third Hokage, Sarutobi Hiruzen let out a puff of white smoke and said, Uchiha Shisui and Uchiha Itachi are both in the Uchiha clan. With them, even if they give the Uchiha clan 10 courage, they dare not rebel. Speaking of this, Sarutobi Hiruzen also confidently added, once the critical moment comes, Uchiha Shisui will use Mangekyo Sharingan to prevent the Uchiha clan from rebelling. Do not. Shimura Danzo retorted with a gloomy face, for the future of the village, there is no need for the Uchiha clan to exist anymore. Do you want to cause turmoil in Konoha village? The voice hasn't fallen yet. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen snorted and said, it is the best choice to gradually weaken the Uchiha clan until it disintegrates, just like the Senju clan at the beginning. Sarutobi, what you think is too simple. Advertisement. Shimura Danzo shook his head disapprovingly, and said coldly, the ninjas of the Uchiha clan are all lunatics. If we don't act first, the consequences will be disastrous. Boom. No way. No way. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen slapped the table fiercely and said, everything is under my control. You don't have to go your own way. Ha ha. Looking at the furious Sarutobi Hiruzen, Shimura Danzo just sneered a few times without saying anything, and left without looking back. Joke. Sarutobi Hiruzen just relied on his identity as Hokage to point his fingers at him. One day, he will also sit in the position of Hokage. But, before this, the Uchiha clan must be destroyed. Anyway, if the Uchiha clan is destroyed, he will get a lot of benefits. As for Sarutobi Hiruzen's blame, he can still bear it. Perhaps, deep in Sarutobi Hiruzen's heart, he still wants the Uchiha clan to be destroyed. Uchiha clan, this is what you asked for. Seeing Shimura Danzo's back, third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen put down the pipe in his hand, and did not intend to intervene in some actions that Shimura Danzo was about to begin. Anyway, one sentence. Next, he only needs to open one eye and close one eye. But, somehow, in the heart of third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, there are some vague premonitions. But, thinking of Uchiha Shisui and Uchiha Itachi again, his heart settled down again. With these 2 traitors from the Uchiha clan is bound to perish. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation. Cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 53. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. The country of rain. In a dark and eerie cave, there are more than 10 stone platforms. And on a part of the stone platform, there are phantoms wearing black windbreakers embroidered with red clouds. Among them, on the stone platform in the middle. Amazingly, it was the boss of the standing Akatsuki organization, that is, Tiandao Pain. That's right, the Xiao organization is now contacted through Shaoling Tong, magic lamp body technique. Okay, everyone is here. I do not know how long it has been. Tiandao Pain took a deep breath and said indifferently, during this period, the speed at which everyone completes tasks has improved a lot, but, still pay attention to maintaining a sense of mystery. Got it. Hidan, who just joined the Xiao organization, said cursingly, if it wasn't for recruiting more believers for Lord Cthulhu, I wouldn't want to join your organization. Humph. After hearing this sentence, Tiandao Pain snorted coldly without any expression. In the next moment, the purple Rinnegan exploded with amazing pupil power, and went to suppress Hidan at a speed that could not cover his ears. This, although Hidan used a virtual shadow to attend the meeting. But, in an instant, his body still had an invisible sense of suffocation, as if he was about to be severely suppressed at any time. Next time, I don't want to hear the same thing. After a few seconds, Tiandao Pain's voice sounded again, from now on, you will be with Kakuzu. In contrast, Rinnegan's terrifying pupil power had also disappeared, as if nothing had happened. Oh, advertisement. Hidan nodded calmly. What a terrible eyes. At this moment, seeing this scene, Orochimaru on one of the stone platforms, his eyes lit up. He put out his tongue and licked his lips, reminding, you have to be careful, Kakuzu likes to kill himself, go get a reward golden. Kill yourself. Hidan was a little confused, obviously he didn't react. I killed some weak chickens. Kakuzu glanced at Hidan and said blankly, as long as you are strong and don't get in the way, I won't kill him. Who is afraid of whom? Upon hearing this sentence, Hidan, who is rebellious, can't stand it anymore. What is not getting in the way? Is Hidan the kind of person who gets in the way? This guy with a Sema face, damn it too special. Wait a few days for a new companion to join, we may have to gather again. At this time, Tiandao Pain seemed to think of something, and added, this time the newcomer is from the Konoha village Uchiha clan. Quiet. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. A piece of dead silence. As soon as Tiandao Pain's words came out, the scene became silent. Ninjas of the Uchiha clan actually want to join Akatsuki. This is undoubtedly an incredible thing. Moreover, since it can be recognized by the leader, the Uchiha ninja who joined must be extremely strong. Uchiha Fugaku, Uchiha Shisui, Uchiha Itachi, or Uchiha Ryujin. For a while, everyone in Xiao Xiao's organization was lost in thought. However, for Uchiha Ryujin, everyone in the Akatsuki organization actively filtered out. After all, after being promoted to Jonin, Uchiha Ryujin seemed to be stunned by everyone, even the younger Uchiha Itachi was more famous than him. Is Shimura Danzo going to start? Among them, Orochimaru's snake eyes narrowed slightly, and he could only silently mourn for the Uchiha clan deep down. To know, although he defected to Konoha village. Advertisement. But secretly still in contact with Shimura Danzo. A month ago, Shimura Danzo wrote in secret, saying what, he wanted to transplant Sharingan. At that time, Orochimaru was a little strange. Now it seems, Shimura Danzo is about to do it. The meeting is over. Speaking roughly, Tiandao Pain said with a calm fate. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Next moment, the phantoms disappeared one by one. It didn't take long for the entire cave to return to calm. At the same time, Konoha village. The family land of the Uchiha clan. Inside a large conference room in the central area. Master Patriarch, can't we Uchiha clan resist? The Konoha executives are constantly testing our limits, and constantly suppressing the living space of our Uchiha clan. Are we Uchiha clan going to fight it out? Too much deception, it is really too much deception. Since the Nine Tails turmoil, our Uchiha clan's life has not been as good as each day, and it is too frustrated. Rebel. As long as we rebel, we can get back all that Uchiha lost. Damn, this, Konoha village, we Uchiha don't want to wait. Quote. Accompanied by angry and suffocated voices. The elite ninjas of the Uchiha clan in the conference room are filled with wisps of righteous indignation on their cheeks, and they seem to want to turn against Konoha village right away. Listening to these words, advertisement. Uchiha Fugaku showed a very headache. To be honest, he is not angry about what Konoha village has done, it is false, but, unless necessary, he really doesn't want to meet Konoha's senior officials. And so, he is waiting for Uchiha Shisui. In fact, before the meeting starts, he sent Uchiha Shisui to meet Sarutobi Hiruzen. If the Konoha village executives do not give the Uchiha clan a reasonable explanation and statement, then Uchiha Fugaku can only be forced to take some extreme measures. My father, let's wait a little longer. Uchiha Itachi scanned the meeting room and said helplessly, Shisui will definitely be back. Of course, Uchiha Itachi didn't say a word. That is, even if Uchiha Shisui went to see Lord Third Hokage, he might not get any reasonable explanation. In order to avoid Konoha village from falling into civil strife, Uchiha Shisui will definitely take some extreme measures. When I think of this, Uchiha Itachi sighed involuntarily. When the village and the family cannot coexist, he will definitely choose the village instead of the family. Because he is similar to Uchiha Shisui. Although he belongs to the Uchiha clan, he is a member of Konoha village. More importantly, he wants to protect his younger brother Uchiha Sasuke. However, neither Uchiha Fugaku nor Uchiha Itachi knew. Uchiha Shisui was stopped by Uchiha Ryujin on his way to the Hokage office. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection. Flowers and evaluation. Cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 54. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Chapter 54 Showdown. I also own Mangekyo Sharingan, 1 more Neils for subscription. Konoha Village, the upper reaches of Nanhei River. In a rare forest. Who are you? There was a sound of breaking through the air. I saw Uchiha Shisui staring solemnly at a mysterious man wearing a whitebeard mask right in front of him, and a huge wave was set off in his heart. Appeared. The mysterious man who had been hiding for 7 years finally appeared. At the beginning, during the Nine Tails chaos, Uchiha Shisui once looked at the mysterious man from a distance. The results of it. Just now when he was going to the Hokage office to find Third Hokage, he told the Uchiha clan that he was going to rebel. But he saw a sneaky figure leaving from the Uchiha clan. Out of curiosity, he chased him, but he didn't expect that it was the mysterious man who suppressed Nine Tails 7 years ago. However, compared to 7 years ago, the body of this mysterious man seems to be more powerful and stronger. Uchiha Shisui, don't you know me? Hearing these words, Uchiha Ryujin paused, standing on a big tree, and said something with a smile. Who are you? Advertisement. Uchiha Shisui's expression condensed, and there was a hint of doubt in his eyes. Uchiha Ryujin chuckled and shook his head, took off the whitebeard mask, and said lightly, who are you looking at me carefully? You are you. Impossible. Absolutely impossible. The moment Uchiha Ryujin took off the whitebeard mask, Uchiha Shisui showed a ghostly look, and his body frightened the backstage 4 or 5 steps. Uchiha Ryujin. It's actually Uchiha Ryujin, how is this possible? For an instant, Uchiha Shisui's brain was buzzing, there was a blank space. No way, he didn't think about it. The mysterious man wearing the whitebeard mask is actually a member of the Uchiha clan, or Jonin Uchiha Ryujin, the elite of Uchiha clan. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Thinking carefully, I'm terrified. The thought that Uchiha Ryujin could easily suppress Nine Tails 7 years ago, Uchiha Shisui felt upset. Uchiha Ryujin, are you lying to me? The next moment, Uchiha Shisui took a deep breath and said coldly, you didn't even practice chakra and ninjutsu, how could you be the mysterious man from 7 years ago? What exactly did you want to do when you brought me here? When it comes to this, Uchiha Shisui was a little bit irritated. After he saw it, Uchiha Ryujin was bewitching him, deliberately drawing him here to play him. Advertisement. Are you ordered to meet Third Hokage? After hearing these words, Uchiha Ryujin's eyes moved, and he was too lazy to explain something, and said in a low voice. Facing the endless oppression of Konoha's senior management, the Uchiha clan is about to rebel. You go to Third Hokage, I am afraid that you are going to inform you. What did you say? A panic flashed in Uchiha Shisui's eyes. Yoshihide retorted, Chief Fugaku asked me to ask Master Third Hokage, how could I go to inform? All right. Uchiha Ryujin glanced at Uchiha Shisui like an idiot, and said, in front of me, stop telling these jokes. Okay. If Uchiha Ryujin remembers correctly, in the original book, this Uchiha Shisui went back stupidly to inform. Shimura Danzo was overcast and lost to Mangekyo Sharingan. Finally, in order to avoid war caused by his eyes, he created the illusion of self-destructive eyes and then threw himself into the river. The only role Perhaps it is to help Uchiha Itachi to open Mangekyo Sharingan, so that Uchiha Itachi can better destroy the Uchiha clan. And so, interlocked as the Byakugan wolf. It was performed to the extreme by these 225 boys. Uchiha Ryujin, what on earth do you want to do? I don't have time to mess around here with you. Listen to this sentence. Uchiha Shisui was obviously a little angry, and turned around and wanted to leave. He also wanted to ask Master 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, do you want to use the strongest illusion technique distinguished heavenly gods on Uchiha Fugaku? After all, advertisement. Now the Uchiha clan's rebellion is irreversible. Under the guidance of Konoha village, the will of fire, he will severely suppress the Uchiha clan and control Uchiha Fugaku with distinguished heavenly gods. Uchiha Shisui, let me ask you one last thing, if you choose between the village and the family, who would you choose? Although he was very disappointed with Uchiha Shisui, Uchiha Ryujin took a deep breath and couldn't help but repeat the question. Isn't it nonsense? When Uchiha Shisui heard the words, his body paused, turning his head very serious. _EA. He opened his mouth and said, if Konoha village and Uchiha clan cannot coexist, I will choose Konoha village. Single quote. Because I am Uchiha Shisui of Konoha village, not Uchiha Shisui of Uchiha. If the Uchiha clan wants to rebel, the only way to maintain the stability of Konoha village is to cut the mess with a sharp knife. Single quote. Do you get it? I don't get it. Uchiha Ryujin sighed and shook his head, saying, you can actually be called Sarutobi Shisui, Shimura Shisui instead of Uchiha Shisui, this is an insult to the Uchiha clan. Uchiha Ryujin, I don't want to kill you. Upon hearing these words, Uchiha Shisui is also angry, the money is good, coldly said, you don't think that I used Susanoo to fight with you, did I use all my strength? In front of Mangekyo Sharingan, the physique you are proud of is just a joke. Okay. Inexplicably drawn here by Uchiha Ryujin. Uchiha Shisui also questioned the will of fire he believed in face to face. The clay figurines also had 3 points of anger, not to mention the uncle Uchiha Shisui who had no resistance to the will of fire. Oh. Uchiha Ryujin dropped the Whitebeard mask in his hand and said in a low voice, do you think I used real abilities in the first place? With all due respect, I actually own Mangekyo Sharingan. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collect. Flowers and comments, cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 55. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Chapter 55. The next moment, without any signs, with this terrifying pupil power fluctuation, I saw Uchiha Ryujin's otherwise ordinary eyes. Suddenly it became red, and immediately, 1 Guyu, 2 Guyu, 3 Guyu, and finally, 3 Guyu are still connected together. And this is just the beginning, eh? Another burst of air sounded, Uchiha Ryujin shook his right hand slightly, and a reduced version of Kong Yunchi appeared in his hand. Quiet. A piece of dead silence. Facing Uchiha Ryujin's 2 simple moves. Uchiha Shisui, who was planning to leave, had some dull cheeks, and a look of extreme horror filled his eyes. He always thought that Uchiha Ryujin was a clown and scared him foolishly by wearing a Whitebeard mask, but he didn't expect that the real clown was himself. 3 Tomo Sharingan. No. Something is wrong. This is Mangekyo Sharingan. That weapon seems to be the weapon used by the mysterious man who suppressed Nine Tails 7 years ago. How could this be? Why is this Uchiha Ryujin hidden so deep? Unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. In an instant, Uchiha Shisui felt like he was going crazy. Faced with Uchiha Ryujin's sudden showdown, he obviously couldn't accept something more important. Advertisement. If Uchiha Ryujin is really the mysterious man in the Nine Tails Chaos 7 years ago. Thinking carefully, I'm terrified. This is definitely not good news for Konoha village. After all, the mysterious person at the time can obviously help Konoha village suppress Nine Tails. In the end, Nine Tails was released and let Nine Tails wreak havoc in Konoha village, killing countless civilians and ninjas, including 4th Hokage and his wife. Thinking of this, Uchiha Shisui shook his head fiercely and looked at the stranger Uchiha Ryujin in front of him. For a while, there was some loss of consciousness. Up to now, the development of the matter. It is also the first time out of Uchiha Shisui's control. No, it can't be like this. I'm going to tell Lord 3rd Hokage that the situation has changed and there is a monster hidden in the Uchiha clan. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Soon, Uchiha Shisui came back to his senses and looked terrified. Mumbling to himself, the appearance of Uchiha Ryujin will definitely bring Konoha village into civil strife. I want. Boom. In the next moment, maybe some can't accept it. Or maybe Uchiha Shisui wanted to leave here quickly. With a terrifying chakra wave, Uchiha Shisui's originally black pupils turned red in vain. 1 Go Jade, 2 Go Jade, 3 Go Jade. In the end, Uchiha Shisui's eyes evolved into a dark shape with 4 blades. No doubt. Advertisement. After knowing that Uchiha Ryujin has been hiding his strength, Uchiha Shisui, who could not accept it, was angry and urged his Sharingan to Mangekyo Sharingan. Uchiha Ryujin, what on earth do you want to do? The grim-faced Uchiha Shisui stared at Uchiha Ryujin with Mangekyo Sharingan, gritted his teeth and said, the Uchiha clan wants to rebel, do you want to take action to help the Uchiha clan, and help the gangsters? That's right. Uchiha Ryujin nodded indifferently and said, although I have no sense of belonging to the Uchiha clan, but I always remember my last name Uchiha, not Konoha. It is good. Ha 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 ha. It's really good. After hearing this sentence, Uchiha Shisui laughed frantically. BCFF, he understands that this Uchiha Ryujin has no spirit of will to fire at all, and some have only narrow family ISM. To say something bad, for the peace and stability of Konoha village, isn't it right for the Uchiha clan to sacrifice? Now, this Uchiha Ryujin is obviously very strong, but he has been hiding for so many years. At first glance, he knows he is an ambitious man. Bang! In the next moment, when Uchiha Shisui's mind moved, he tried his best to motivate Mangekyo Sharingan. Accompanied by the horrible chakra fluctuations. Advertisement. A huge green skeleton enveloped Uchiha Shisui, and then began to be covered with meridians and flesh and blood on the basis of the skeleton, wearing Wudiongu armor, and 2 Wudiongu wings grew behind. In the end, a green giant enveloped Uchiha Shisui. Susanoo again. Looking at the green Susanoo in front of me. Uchiha Ryujin's face is still very calm, and he whispers, Uchiha Shisui, don't you really think I'm still afraid of this stuff? Uchiha Ryujin, you have hidden for so many years, I want to defeat you. Expose your wolf ambitions to the public and let the Konoha village officials sanction you. At this time, Uchiha Shisui's pair of red Mangekyo Sharingan is already bloodshot, spilling a wisp of blood, but he still gritted his teeth to control Susanoo, and said coldly, as long as you give up, follow me to see Lord Third Hokage and kneel acknowledge your mistake, I can ask Lord Third Hokage to let him go. Haha, you have no cure, okay. Actually Uchiha Ryujin still has a little hope for Uchiha Shisui. Now it seems that he has been thinking too much, this Uchiha Shisui was brainwashed by Konoha's senior management too seriously, and he has reached the point where he cannot look back. In this case, the next moment, Uchiha Ryujin cut the cloud in his hand, and squeezed his right fist. Strands of black armament haki were wrapped around his fist, followed by strands of white power wrapped around armament haki. In the end it was Sage Body's chakra entwined with the power of fluorescent white. And if you look closely, you will find that the power entwined in Uchiha Ryujin's fist is like a pie, making the scalp numb. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collect flowers and comments, cute and new. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 56. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Chapter 56 Susanoo One Punch. What a powerful force, what a powerful chakra wave. If you are not sure just now, but after thoroughly perceiving the chakra wave erupting from Uchiha Ryujin's sage body, Uchiha Shisui is completely sure. This Uchiha Ryujin is one of the mysterious people in the Nine Tails Chaos 7 years ago. When I think of this, Uchiha Shisui's heart is extremely uncomfortable. He couldn't figure out why Uchiha Ryujin was not interested in the will of fire. If Uchiha Ryujin could be bathed in the will of fire, how good would it be? Of course, ideals are full, but reality is very skinny. Facing the almost terrifying aura on Uchiha Ryujin's body, Uchiha Shisui gritted his teeth and could only stimulate Mangekyo Sharingan's pupil power once more, making Susanoo completely complete. The next moment, Uchiha Shisui gave a low voice, no way. Although his pupil power is terrifying. But for Susanoo to fully enter the state of full body, he still has to pay a heavy price. Click. Affected by this, Susanoo, who was already a giant, began to appear with Wudiongu wings behind his back, and a spiral sword appeared in his hand, showing the posture of a peerless martial god. Click. Complete body. The appearance of Susanoo. The terrifying power instantly caused cracks in the ground, and a violent force swept out, seeming to destroy the sky and the earth, which is very terrifying. Uchiha Ryujin, you'd better use Susanoo, otherwise, you can't beat me. This time, I will be full of firepower. Advertisement. Uchiha Shisui said coldly while controlling the complete body Susanoo, even if you hide it deeply, it will have no effect. Susanoo 99. In the next moment, I saw the complete green body. The Tai Chi pattern on Susanoo's chest suddenly opened, shooting out countless green chakra arrows at a speed that could not cover his ears. Swishes, the sound of breaking through the air resounded. Countless green chakra arrows are like raindrops, densely packed. The people swarmed towards Uchiha Ryujin, as if trying to shoot Uchiha Ryujin into a sieve. Come to see this scene. Uchiha Ryujin didn't mean to use Mangekyo Sharingan at all, and slammed a punch directly in front of him. Boom. This is the sound of the air being exploded, accompanied by a white halo and a terrifying shock roar like a flood. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Rumble. A few seconds later, the force of the shock collided with the green chakra arrow, making a roar of earth and earth. The next moment, along with the terrifying shock waves of collision energy, this area began to tremble slightly, and there were wisps of cracks visible to the naked eye on the ground. Simultaneously, in the central area of the collision, facing the shocking force of terror, the dense green chakra arrows were abruptly exploded one by one. How can it be? Seeing this scene, Uchiha Shisui took a breath, and his face showed an unbelievable look. He knows the power of Susanoo 99 very well, but facing Uchiha Ryujin's punch, he was blown so easily. Nothing is impossible, this is just the beginning. Huh. Advertisement. Accompanied by a sound of breaking through the air. Uchiha Ryujin, who hadn't made any movement, flashed his body, carrying his fist and violently attacked Uchiha Shisui. So fast. Uchiha Shisui only hesitated for a moment, and saw that Uchiha Ryujin had arrived right in front of him, and he blasted his punch down, sending out a luminous white energy wave. Click. The terrifying white energy wave roared out, and the air burst instantly, damn it. In desperation, Uchiha Shisui controlled the whole body. Susanoo waved the spiral sword in his hand and stood in front of him. Clang. There was another clear voice. Uchiha Ryujin's fist and Susanoo's spiral sword violently collided, and once again burst out a terrifying shock wave of shock energy. In an instant, time and space seemed to be stagnant. This is the sound of things breaking. Immediately afterwards, I saw the spiral sword in Susanoo's hand. There are wisps of cracks visible to the naked eye. Shattered. Looking at the spiral sword like a broken mirror, Uchiha Shisui showed a look of extreme shock. He didn't even think that the spiral sword would be so vulnerable. Haha, but at this moment, after bursting the spiral sword, Uchiha Ryujin looked at Susanoo as soon as he turned his eyes. Since he had done everything, he wanted to see if he could blow Susanoo with one punch. Advertisement. Just do it. Uchiha Ryujin's body flashed. Another punch hit the Wudiongu armor on Susanoo's chest. Boom. The power of horror poured out, mixed with the power of shock fruit, armament haki, and sage body chakra, all bombarding the Wudiongu armor. Give me the maximum defense. Faced with such a violent attack, Uchiha Shisui gritted his teeth and was forced to do his best to stimulate Mangekyo Sharingan's pupil power. Unfortunately, now Uchiha Ryujin's punch is so terrible, maybe even he doesn't know it. After stalemate for less than 3 seconds, click. This broken voice sounded like a dream haze in Uchiha Shisui's ear. Boom. In the next moment, before he could react, the green body Susanoo centered on the Wudiongu armor, and there were wisps of cracks visible to the naked eye, which eventually burst apart. Not only that, after blasting the perfect body Susanoo, the terrifying force also bombarded this piece of ground. In an instant, the ground within a radius of several thousand meters collapsed, countless trees fell down, and huge cracks continued to spread to the distance, just like the end of the world. It's horror. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection, flowers and comments, new ideas, thank you all. Begging. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 57. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Chapter 57 Killing Uchiha Shisui, 4 more kneels for subscription. Puff. At the moment Susanoo was blown to the ground, Uchiha Shisui was blasted out and hit a fallen tree tens of meters away, vomiting a few big mouthfuls of blood. Perhaps it was affected by the force of shock. The bones in Uchiha Shisui's body have been shattered by the shock. Impossible. My perfect body Susanoo was actually blown. He seems to be stronger than when he suppressed Nine Tails 7 years ago. It's no wonder that he only shows physical skills. It turns out that physical skills are the weakest among all Uchiha Ryujin abilities. At this moment, Uchiha Shisui, who was lying on the ground constantly spitting blood, his face was pale for a while, and a pair of Mangekyo's 430 round eyes were constantly filled with wisps of blood, looking strange and terrifying. He couldn't figure it out. Susanoo, who he was proud of, was so vulnerable. Was hit by Uchiha Ryujin with a punch. This can't be beaten. Exercising the perfect body Susanoo. It was already at the limit of his current Mangekyo Sharingan, but he still had no use for eggs and was hanged and beaten by Uchiha Ryujin. Uchiha Shisui, you are really too weak. A burst of air sounded, Uchiha Ryujin's body flashed, and he appeared right in front of Uchiha Shisui, looking down at Uchiha Shisui, and said proudly, the warm-up is over and you can use illusion. Advertisement. By the way, ordinary illusions are useless. It is best to use distinguished heavenly gods to change my mind and let me bathe under the will of fire and feel the greatness of the will of fire. You pouch. Listening to Uchiha Ryujin's sound like watching everything, Uchiha Shisui's expression changed again and again, his heart attacked, and he vomited a big mouthful of blood again. He deceived people too much, really deceived people too much, he used his perfect body Susanoo, the result. This Uchiha Ryujin also said that he was warming up. Too much to look at him, right? Well, don't you want to bathe under the will of fire? Then I will perfect you and let you feel how great the will of fire is. Distinguished heavenly gods, read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Maybe it's too much to bear. No need to bear it anymore. Uchiha Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan broke out a weird pupil power fluctuation in vain, and then, before Uchiha Ryujin hadn't reacted, several crows screamed and invaded Uchiha Ryujin's mind. Back in time. The corners of Uchiha Ryujin's mouth curled up slightly, and he said quietly. Undoubtedly, the moment Uchiha Shisui performed Distinguished Heavenly Gods, his observation haki had already sensed something wrong. Shit. In the next moment, Uchiha Ryujin's right Mangekyo Sharingan also exploded with a terrifying pupil power. Then, under Uchiha Shisui's incredible look, his own time seemed to start to flow backwards, obviously he had already performed Distinguished Heavenly Gods. But in the blink of an eye. Advertisement. It was restored to 1 second before the Distinguished Heavenly Gods was cast. How could it be that this is Izanagi? Perceiving that his Distinguished Heavenly Gods are still in a state where they have not been displayed, Uchiha Shisui seemed to have thought of something, and suddenly looked at Uchiha Ryujin's Mangekyo Sharingan. Something is wrong. After using Izanagi, a Sharingan should be scrapped. Wait a minute, could it? Suddenly, Uchiha Shisui seemed to think of something, and exclaimed, Uchiha Ryujin, is your Mangekyo Sharingan ability related to time? Yes. Uchiha Ryujin rubbed his right eye a little uncomfortably, and nodded neatly. For FCK, he played a time rewind and almost killed his half-life. At present, his time rewind can only go back 3 seconds. As for the other special uses, Uchiha Ryujin has also done a good experiment. For example, Mangekyo's right eye can also slow down the passage of time on the object under his eyesight. You can dodge calmly and stare at the enemy. The effect is similar to the fixation method. Mangekyo's left eye can speed up the passage of time on objects under your eyesight, speed up the ninjutsu that you can launch. You pouch. Knowing that Uchiha Ryujin's Mangekyo Sharingan possesses such terrifying abilities, Uchiha Shisui only felt his chest tightness, coughed violently, and couldn't help but vomited a big mouthful of blood. His pale cheeks became even worse. Pale. Distinguished Heavenly Gods. You still want to cast Distinguished Heavenly Gods, are you kidding? The next moment, when Uchiha Shisui still wanted to perform the Distinguished Heavenly Gods illusion, Uchiha Ryujin, who had always planned to do it, deducted 2 Mangekyo Sharingan from Uchiha Shisui at a faster speed. Advertisement. A burst of air sounded, Uchiha Shisui screamed, pain, severe pain. Especially after feeling that his 2 Mangekyo Sharingan had been deducted, Uchiha Shisui only felt that he was plunged into darkness for a while. Ruined. I was blinded alive. There is only one thought left in Uchiha Shisui's heart. His life seems to be at the end of his life. Head. The only thing that makes Uchiha Shisui unwilling is that Uchiha Ryujin hides so deeply, it will definitely bring endless disasters to Konoha village. When I think of this, Uchiha Shisui felt that he had failed Third Hokage's attention and expectations. Forget it. Let's take a look at the future of the Uchiha clan in illusion. Looking at Uchiha Shisui, who was still hopeful for the 5.0 pair of Konoha executives, Uchiha Ryujin sighed, shook his head, and said, Uchiha Shisui, in fact, in the eyes of Konoha executives, you are just a slightly stronger dog. Sneer. The next moment, Uchiha Ryujin's Mangekyo Sharingan erupted with terrifying pupil power fluctuations, affected by this. Uchiha Shisui's mind showed pictures like a slideshow. When he saw that his Mangekyo Sharingan was snatched by Shimura Danzo, when he saw Shimura Danzo, the masked man, Uchiha Itachi destroyed the Uchiha clan. The senior Konoha didn't even react at all when he saw his own death. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collection, flowers and comments, new ones, thank you all. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 58. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Chapter 58 Lord Shisui's body is outside, 5 more begging for subscription. Let person die. The best way is to completely destroy his faith, just like telling a boy. There is no Tiga Ultraman in this world. For example, after Uchiha Shisui, who has been abandoned in front of him, through Uchiha Ryujin's illusion, he saw the fate of the Uchiha clan in the original work, and even his own tragic end, as well as some disgusting things done by the senior Konoha. In an instant, Uchiha Shisui felt that the will of fire he inherited seemed to have completely deteriorated. Ha 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 ha. After a while, Uchiha Shisui, who was paralyzed on the ground, gave a crazy laugh. Bloody tears flowed out of the hollow eyes. His faith is gone. Is there any point in living? Is it sad? Is it desperate? No, because more from the suffering and torture of the soul. It's too ironic. It's too ridiculous. It turns out that he has always been just a knife in the hands of Konoha's senior management. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's expectations and attention to him for 12 are just trying to balance his as for the elimination of the Uchiha clan. Uchiha Ryujin, kill me, kill me, kill me soon. Soon, Uchiha Shisui, who was in madness, yelled with a ferocious face. I didn't want others to read my jokes, and even more shamelessly face the Uchiha clan. I will be waiting in hell for the high levels of Konoha village. When it comes to this. Uchiha Shisui laughed miserably again, and he collapsed on the ground, unable to say anything, his heart broken as the most true portrayal of him. Okay. Uchiha Ryujin nodded calmly. But, somehow, looking at Uchiha Shisui in such pain, his heart actually. Advertisement. Rarely, there was a sense of refreshment, the top 25 of the Uchiha clan, so he solved it. Think about it. There are still some unreal feelings. Your corpse is still useful to me, so I don't need to leave you a whole corpse. Sneer. A sound of breaking through the air sounded. Uchiha Ryujin lightly waved the Kong Yunchi in his hand, then raised the knife and dropped it, pouting. This is the sound of blood splattering. In the next moment, Uchiha Shisui didn't even scream, and the whole person was cut by the clouds, like a pig, cut in half alive, and the dead can't die again. The pair of Mangekyo Sharingan let go first. Without even looking at the corpse of Uchiha Shisui, Uchiha Ryujin slowly took the 2 Sharingan into the vessel, with the corners of his mouth slightly turned up, and muttered to himself. Give it a big gift. Konoha village, night has fallen. A full moon hovered in the air, faintly diffused with a mysterious red light. In the central area, the Hokage office in the Hokage building is still brightly lit. Obviously, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen of Konoha village is working overtime again. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Master 3rd Hokage is really hard. For the development of Konoha village, he has tried his best and broke his heart. Yup, we must protect 3rd Hokage. Several Anbu ninjas hiding in the dark glanced at the brightly lit Hokage office, and wisps of worship filled their eyes. Bang, but at this moment, there was a sound of something falling in front of the Hokage building. Go and see. Several Anbu ninjas hiding in the dark frowned, and their bodies flew out. Advertisement. In Hokage's office, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen is sitting on an office chair, frowning and smoking a cigarette. It stands to reason that Uchiha Shisui of the Uchiha clan should have come to him to report the Uchiha clan information to him. Sarutobi, Uchiha Shisui will not be against the water, right? At this time, Shimura Danzo, who had been keeping his eyes closed and rested, stretched his waist. Yin and Yang weirdly taunted that the ninjas of the Uchiha clan are not good things, they die early and live longer. No, I believe Uchiha Shisui. After hearing this sentence, 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen spit out a puff of white smoke, saying, there must be a special reason. Uchiha Shisui did not come. We are waiting. It is good. A ray of killing intent flashed in Shimura Danzo's eyes, and he clenched his fist, deliberately increasing his tone, and we waited a little longer to see if Uchiha Shisui would come. Okay. On the surface, Shimura Danzo is not very urgent. But, deep down, Shimura Danzo is extremely anxious. Because he had prepared the net of heaven and earth, he was waiting for Uchiha Shisui to come to the Hokage office. As long as he reported the situation of the Uchiha clan, on the way back, the roots would act on Uchiha Shisui with the momentum of thunder. As for the reason, of course it's Uchiha Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan. In Shimura Danzo's view, distinguished heavenly god's such terrifying ability is better in his hands. Staying in Uchiha Shisui's hands will only leave hidden dangers. Anyway, people of the Uchiha clan deserve to die. Both the so-called Sharingan and Mangekyo Sharingan. Minutes. 10 minutes. Call. Advertisement. 3rd Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen doesn't know how many cigarettes he has smoked, but Uchiha Shisui is no sign of coming. Forget it. Shimura Danzo looked cold and stood up abruptly, saying, I will go to the Uchiha clan to take a look. What if Uchiha Shisui is imprisoned by the Uchiha clan ninja? Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. I saw an Anbu ninja walked in panicked, kneeling on one knee, with an incredibly 463 expression on his face, saying, Master Third Hokage, Master Uchiha Shisui seems to be dead. What clang? This is the sound of a pipe falling to the ground. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen froze in the seat at once, with an incredible look on his cheeks. There was only one thought in his mind: how could it be possible? How could Uchiha Shisui die? What are you talking about? Next to him, Shimura Danzo also reacted with a gloomy roar. In Konoha village, who can quietly kill Uchiha Shisui? Are you kidding? It is true. The Anbu ninja had a hint of eagerness, and said in a shocking tone that the body of Uchiha Shisui-sama was outside. Quiet. A piece of dead silence. In an instant, Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen and Shimura Danzo fell into silence, their cheeks gleaming with complete disbelief. Are you kidding? Uchiha Shisui's body is outside. Isn't that Uchiha Shisui is already dead? As the strongest phantom ninja of the Uchiha clan who opened Mangekyo Sharingan, who can kill Uchiha Shisui in Konoha village? Even if Uchiha Fugaku does it, it's impossible. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collect flowers and comments. Cute. Thank you all. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 59. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Chapter 59 Fugaku. Worthy of being my son, one more kneels for subscription. Bring me the body of Uchiha Shisui. I don't know how long it took. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, under an unbelievable look, directly ordered. Yes. After hearing this sentence, the Anbu ninja walked out cautiously. A minute later, two Anbu ninjas carried a stretcher into the Naruto office. Shimura Danzo gave a cold snort and ordered, hurry up, lift the white cloth. Yes. One of the Anbu ninja's expressions trembled, and he violently lifted the white cloth. Who? At the moment the white cloth was opened, the office heard the sound of Sarutobi Hiruzen and Shimura Danzo sucking in air conditioning, especially when I saw that Uchiha Shisui's corpse had been cut in half, and the blood had almost drained away. I just felt it in my mind. There was a roar, like a thunderous explosion. No way. Miserable. Uchiha Shisui is so miserable. The whole body was cut in half. Judging from the remaining half of the face, it seemed to be tortured before death. Sharingan. Where is his Sharingan? The next moment, Shimura Danzo's voice was maddened, and he glanced at Uchiha Shisui's hollow black eye socket, only to feel the extreme anger. That Mangekyo Sharingan who should have belonged to him is gone. What should I do? Bang. As for Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen, his expression was a little sad, and his body completely collapsed on the office chair. He knows very well, Uchiha Shisui's death is so miserable, it's certainly not as simple as it seems on the surface. No matter who killed it, it would intensify the conflict between the Uchiha clan and the Konoha high level. Wait a minute. In the next moment, Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen seemed to think of something, frowned, and looked suspiciously at Shimura Danzo. FCK. Advertisement. It's not the roots that killed Uchiha Shisui. Then Shimura Danzo, an old guy, shamelessly sing a bitter trick to him, right? Sarutobi, what is your look? Feeling that Sarutobi Hiruzen's eyes are not right, Shimura Danzo jumped up all at once, and roared with an unhappy expression, if I did it, do you think Uchiha Shisui will be caught? Of course. Kill Danzo, he won't admit it. The roots have been set up with a net of heaven and earth, just waiting for him to find a chance to attack Uchiha Shisui and plunder Uchiha Shisui's eyes. It's better to have nothing to do with the roots. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen took a deep look at Shimura Danzo, and said in a deep voice, Uchiha Shisui is dead. The only information about the Uchiha clan is Uchiha Itachi. When it comes to this, Sarutobi Hiruzen also shook his head regretfully. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. The dead is of no value. After the initial disbelief, he also accepted the fact that Uchiha Shisui died. It's just a pity that such an obedient tool. Sarutobi, it must be the Uchiha clan who did it. A few seconds later, Shimura Danzo said extremely unwillingly, besides the Uchiha clan, I couldn't think of anyone who could kill Uchiha Shisui. Wait. Third Hokage Sarutobi Hiruzen's eyes flashed with a cold color, saying, whether it was made by the Uchiha clan or not, there will be movement tomorrow. No, absolutely not, the Uchiha clan can't stay. Shimura Danzo did not get the Sharingan of Uchiha Shisui like in the original book. Shimura Danzo obviously had some unwillingness and grim expressions. For Konoha village, the Uchiha clan is a scourge. Since Uchiha Shisui is dead, for the future of Konoha village, there is no need for us to wait and see the changes. Wait one more time. Sarutobi Hiruzen glanced at Uchiha Shisui who couldn't die, hesitated for a moment, and shook his head. Sarutobi, the Uchiha clan and the village can no longer coexist. Advertisement. Shimura Danzo added earnestly, for the sake of Konoha village's pure will of fire, in order to maintain the peace and stability of Konoha village, there must be a statement for many things. I'm leaving first. After these two ruthless words, Shimura Danzo left the office with a gloomy expression. I will let Uchiha Itachi cooperate with you. The moment Shimura Danzo just walked out the door, Sarutobi Hiruzen shook his hands, seeming to have made a certain decision, and said in a low voice, I believe that Uchiha Itachi, bathed in the will of fire, will definitely have a right choice. Next, everything you do, I will treat it as if I don't know. Okay. Shimura Danzo paused, then left without looking back. At the same time, the family land of the Uchiha clan. Inside a large conference room in the central area, the patriarch, will Uchiha Shisui not come back? It has been so long, and we won't come back, let's go back to sleep. This Uchiha Shisui will not turn back at a critical moment. After a long wait, some of the elite ninjas of the Uchiha clan finally made some unpleasant voices impatiently. To be honest, in the past, everyone admired Uchiha Shisui. But, after the Nine Tails turmoil, Uchiha Shisui turned more and more towards the top Konoha, and everyone saw Uchiha Shisui unhappy. But, since Uchiha Shisui is the strongest ninja of the Uchiha clan, everyone dares to be angry and dare not speak. Now, the Uchiha clan has been suppressed out of breath. There is no need to give Uchiha Shisui any face, he is a 2/5 boy. I believe Uchiha Shisui. Uchiha Fugaku has a serious look, but, still speaking in a positive tone, Uchiha Shisui is Uchiha after all. I believe he will be on the side of the Uchiha clan at critical moments. Bang, it's a pity, I just finished speaking. The door of the meeting room was smashed open by something. Immediately after that, before the many ninjas of the Uchiha clan had yet to react, half of Uchiha Shisui's body appeared at the gate of the meeting room. This is advertisement. Looking at the bloody half of the corpse at the door. The many elite ninjas of the Uchiha clan in the conference room were a little confused. Who sent the corpse when they were in a meeting? Isn't it too deceptive? Among them. The moment I saw the corpse, there was nothing to say. Uchiha Itachi, who was also in a tense state, seemed to recognize something, and a pair of Sharingan shrank suddenly, just like hell. What? The next moment, without any signs, Uchiha Itachi screamed in pain. Immediately, with an extremely powerful negative emotion, Uchiha Itachi's black pupils turned red in vain. 1 go Jade, 2 go Jade, 3 go Jade. Finally, Uchiha Itachi's eyes evolved into a Mangekyo with a 3-horned pinwheel. Itachi, what's wrong with you? Perceiving Uchiha Itachi's emotional changes, Uchiha Fugaku was shocked for a moment, and then laughed out loud. Is it my son? Master Patriarch, this seems to be Uchiha Shisui, who was dismembered and cut out. Suddenly, at this moment, a Uchiha Jonin in the conference room took a few steps forward, took a careful look, and yelled in horror on his face. What? Uchiha Shisui. Originally, many ninjas of the Uchiha clan were still envious and jealous for Uchiha Itachi to awaken Mangekyo Sharingan, but now they have come back to their senses all of a sudden, their expressions are shocked. Joke. Uchiha Shisui was dismembered and eyed. It is completely impossible. See. Unfortunately, after a few seconds, when half of Uchiha Shisui's body was cleaned up, he put it on the table. The whole meeting room fell into silence. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collect flowers and comments. Cute. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at hotmtl novel for free. Advertisement. Chapter 60. Previous chapter. Next chapter. Advertisement. Chapter 60 Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. Quiet. A piece of dead silence. Watching Uchiha Shisui's tragic death. The elite ninjas of the Uchiha clan in the conference room couldn't help but shudder. They only felt cold and cold. No doubt, in the eyes of the elite ninjas of the Uchiha clan. This is the high-level door of Konoha village. Even Uchiha Shisui, who was close to Konoha village, was tortured and killed. The purpose was to kill chickens and monkeys, to give the Uchiha clan a demonstration and one to disarm. Gulu don't know how long it has been. One of the elites of the Uchiha clan, Jonin, swallowed carefully and glanced at Uchiha Fugaku. Dao, Patriarch, let's not rebel for the time being. Yes, Konoha's senior management is clearly prepared, and we Uchiha can't throw themselves into the net. We can bear it again, make full preparations in secret, and wait for the opportunity. Uchiha Shisui died terribly. Konoha's senior management is simply cruel, wolf-hearted, inferior to pigs and dogs. With the beginning of a ninja, it seemed as if it was a fuse, so that the ninjas of the Uchiha clan in the rest of the meeting room showed a ray of cowardice. Even the radical elders and other senior leaders of the Uchiha clan can't help but show back. There is no way. It's not that they 593 are afraid, but the senior leaders of Konoha village are too special to play cards according to common sense. Advertisement. FCK. If you say you kill Uchiha Shisui, you kill Uchiha Shisui. There is no sign. The damn Konoha executive heard these words. Uchiha Fugaku's expression was ashen, and under gritted teeth, he could only keep this account silently in his heart. As for the original plan of rebellion, we can only continue to postpone it. After all, a high-end combat power of the Uchiha clan is dead. Even if it is to rebel, the Uchiha clan must be fully prepared. Shisui, is this your choice? Let the Uchiha clan feel timid by dying Mingji. As for Uchiha Itachi, who had just been stimulated to open Mangekyo Sharingan, he seemed to have thought of something, but his eyes filled with a ray of enlightenment, and he was full of admiration for Uchiha Shisui's behavior. He got it. It turns out that this is Uchiha Shisui's will of fire. Between the family and Konoha village, he finally chose to use his own death to alleviate the contradiction between the two, so that the Uchiha clan did not dare to rebel, at least not recently. Alright. BCEC, read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. At this time, Uchiha Itachi was obviously brainwashed by the will of fire and lost the most basic judgment. He thought that after meeting the third Hokage, Uchiha Shisui chose to die for the peace and stability of Konoha village, and his eyes were taken away. It must be Uchiha Shisui not wanting his eyes to fall into the hands of people with ulterior motives. What Uchiha Itachi didn't want to understand is, Lord Third Hokage, why did he shoot so hard that he didn't even leave the whole body to Uchiha Shisui? Okay. Let's end the meeting. After a while, Uchiha Fugaku waved his hand with a sullen expression. It was obvious that he was hit hard by Uchiha Shisui's death blow. Yes, upon hearing this sentence, the elite ninjas of the Uchiha clan in the conference room walked out with complex expressions, of course. Out of respect for Uchiha Shisui, no one acted rashly on his body. By the way, uranium. Advertisement. However, just as Uchiha Itachi was about to leave, Uchiha Fugaku took a deep breath, a few wisps of doting on his cheeks, and chuckled softly. Tomorrow morning, you will accompany your brother to school. In the evening, you will pick up your brother and we will have a reunion dinner together. After hearing these words, a rare arc appeared on Uchiha Itachi's expressionless cheek. In fact, after seeing Uchiha Shisui's choice, he also knew how to choose. Now that he heard Uchiha Fugaku's words, Uchiha Itachi made a decision that he would take good care of his younger brother regardless of whether the Uchiha clan exists or not. It is to give everything for yourself. Unfortunately, Uchiha Fugaku and others never thought of it. In the original work, Shimura Danzo got Uchiha Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan, so the plan to destroy Uchiha was postponed for 2 years. Now Uchiha Shisui was tortured and killed by Uchiha Ryujin, and his eyes were plundered. As a result, Shimura Danzo became irritated and completely lost patience with the Uchiha clan. In other words, Uchiha's plan to exterminate the tribe has already entered the countdown. Also in the family land of the Uchiha clan, Uchiha Ryujin is staying in his room at this time, looking thoughtfully at the two Mangekyo Sharingan whose pupils are almost exhausted. The show is about to begin. The corners of Uchiha Ryujin's mouth curled up slightly, and he muttered to himself, Uchiha Shisui, you can be considered dead, so let your Mangekyo Sharingan help me. System. Use Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan Advanced Card. Ding successfully used. Advertisement. In the next moment, before Uchiha Ryujin hadn't reacted, the two Mangekyo Sharingan in his hand floated uncontrollably, and merged into Uchiha Ryujin's eyes at an extremely fast speed. This feeling is so comfortable. Perceiving the warm currents flowing in his eyes, Uchiha Ryujin couldn't help but sigh. 1 minute, 10 minutes and half an hour. Finally. After an hour, Uchiha Ryujin suddenly opened Mangekyo Sharingan. At this time, if anyone is here, you will find that Uchiha Ryujin's Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan is a simple 3-hook jade-shaped Mangekyo as a dart-shaped Mangekyo with 4 blades overlapped. Interestingly, Uchiha Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan's illusion ability seems to have been looted by my Mangekyo Sharingan. Soon, after perceiving his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, a strange color flashed on Uchiha Ryujin's cheek, because his Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan had 2 more top illusions, one was Distinguished Heavenly Gods, the other one is Distinguished Heavenly Gods Ray. Among them, needless to say Distinguished Heavenly Gods. It can directly invade the opponent's brain and modify the opponent's will without being discovered by the opponent. As for Distinguished Heavenly Gods, light is to release a wide range of golden light from the right eye, pulling the enemy's spirit into the illusion space, instantly turning its spirit into ashes, which is similar to illusion and moon reading. P.S. Please give me a reward. Collect flowers and comments. Cute. Thank you. Read more at hotmtlnovel.zi. Chinese MTL fan fiction, second element novel can be read at Hot MTL Novel for free. Advertisement.